A really small early lead as far as minions are concerned, but Color Wheel also getting much lower. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Gammy Gam has gone into Russian Guy. Russian Guy plays Gammy Gam and Subway towards his 80 carry. Gammy Gam is getting really low. Midnight Drop is going to chase on, gets first blood. He's looking for Subway 80 carry now. He's chasing on to him, using that passive to run towards him. Throws out the Boomerang Blade, but only the outgoing one connects. So Subway is going to get away. It's going to be a 1-0 first blood for Midnight Drop. Midnight Drop having that level advantage means that he's going to have just that little extra advantage that comes from stats that people really tend to underestimate in the early part of the game. But anyways, Color Wheel doing a lot of damage to Bloodsink. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Russian Guy lands an amazing hook onto Subway, but it's not going to mean a kill. Midnight Drop trading in, and in the top lane, Bloodsink's trying to escape, but Color Wheel is going to secure the kill. Some action going on across the map. PMM establishing an early lead. And Russian guy, that crazy hook earlier, but oh wait, never mind, Tipster is ganking in the bottom lane. Midnight Drop's been tossed into the fight, but he flashes over, uses the spell shield to block the pierce from Callista, but here comes Tipster, jumps with the Sonic Wave onto Sivir, but the death sentence from Russian guy manages to keep Midnight Drop safe. Midnight Drop is on the run, but Russian guy looks to be in trouble. Gets knocked away by Gamigam. That was a bad headbutt, but no, he managed, never mind, he walks up, uses the pulverize. Tipster manages to get the kill on the Russian guy. Got that 83. Oh wait, Color Wheel coming in under 4C, gets ulted by the command shockwave. He's on a killing spree, but it looks like he's gonna die to Tipster after the ignite ticks off. Shut down by Tipster. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Subway 80 carry gets grabbed by Russian guy. Midnight Drop tried to put the damage onto him, but it wasn't enough. So Midnight Drop throws out the boomerang onto Gamigam. The curse to kill by Russian guy. Double kill for Russian guy in the bottom lane. Not the right recipient of the kills, but kills are kills. That's going to be a wave crash against the turret on also for the bottom lane now. But oh, here comes Tipster. No minion to block his attack, but Russian guy steps in to take the Sonic Wave instead. Throws out the death sentence. Tipster is getting low. Midnight Drop secures the kill. He gets onto a killing spree now. Kabloomy is hanging around in the top lane right now. Looks like it's going to turn into a 2v2. Color Wheel comes in onto Bloodsink. Tipster jumps in onto Kabloomy. Why are you doing this, Tipster? You do not have the advantage in this situation. Color Wheel is a lot more fed than you, and Color Wheel is on the chase now. Meanwhile, Bloodsink is going after Kabloomy on the backline. Color Wheel secures the kill. Kabloomy is forced to flash away. Color Wheel is coming back around. Devastating charge. He's looking for Bloodsink now. A bounce comes out from Bloodsink, but it's not going to be in the right direction. Luckily, Meganar comes up and he manages to throw Color Wheel away with his ult. So now both the bottom and top. Oh, what a hook from Russian guy! It lands just onto Subway ADC. Here comes the ult from Midnight Drop as UES Gamigam is on the run. Teleport is coming out from Bloodsink, and Tipster is also collapsing from the other side. Subway ADC can't really join the fight. He's way too low. Bloodsink is coming in. Russian guy throws out the hook and manages to land on the Gamigam. Midnight Drop is going to drop Tipster. He's on a rampage. Bloodsink is looking to turn it back. Russian guy flashes, secures the kill on the Subway. Double kill for Midnight Drop. 4C is over here, uses his command shockwave, but it doesn't manage to get the kill. Midnight Drop just barely manages to survive a little bit, but Bloodsink shuts him down. It's still going to be a dead Bloodsink, however, it's 3v1. They are going to dive him. Melchior is going to pick up the kill for a double kill. Ace for PMM. For UES, they just got to play way back. They're basically done at this point. Here comes Midnight Drop. He's coming in on the Subway ADC. Fate's Call comes out from Midnight Drop, but Gamigam throws himself behind and tries to get that headbutt back into the turret, but it isn't going to go his way. Gamigam is going to drop as well for a double kill for Midnight Drop. Command Shockwave comes out from Color Wheel, pulls him out of the devastating charge for Melchior. Looks like he's going to secure the kill with the Chaos Storm. Melchior is on a killing spree. Predict that this would probably happen. Not having a stable roster just ends in this. Russian guy lands yet another amazing hook on the Subway. Midnight Drop is on a killing spree. He's still taking the tower, but he drops it now. The Russian guy going to be the one to take the tower now, or not. Looks like they're not going to opt the turret dive. Gamigam's on the chase. He's looking out at Midnight Drop. Flash headbutt. I don't know why you did that. Crits are coming out from Midnight Drop. They're looking to kill Gamigam, but it's not going to be enough as Bloodsink joins. Bloodsink grabs the Dark Passes to get right on out. Doesn't get any mana. Midnight Drop is dropping low. Bloodsink trying to jump over the wall, but Kabloomy stops him. Body slams over the wall to stop him, but 4C has secured the kill onto Midnight Drop. Kabloomy's on the run. Rock gets crashed into Kabloomy as he gets slowed down. Tipster is joined the fight. Tipster is going to secure the kill. Slightly better fight coming out from UES. They managed to go, drops the gravity field, tries to stun up Gamigam, but Gamigam walks on out of it. It's going to be a turret dive for Kabloomy. He drops the explosives cast to throw 4C into the fight. Midnight Drop capitalizes. Tipster is looking for Kabloomy. The ignite is burning, but the self-heal is just going to barely keep Kabloomy alive for the second until Tipster manages to turn. Fate's Call comes out, but Midnight Drop secures the kill on the Bloodsink. Midnight Drop gets headbutted into the fight, but it's right towards the kill. Never mind. Double kill for Tipster as Color Wheel picks up another kill of his own. Onslaught of Shadows is available. Death Ray comes out, but Onslaught of Shadows misses. He's going for Subway 80 carry. He should be going for Tipster, but nope. Devastating charge on the Subway ADC. Color Wheel is unstoppable. He might also want Tipster. He's waiting for that devastating charge cooldown. Tipster is hiding under the tower. Tipster throws out EQ, but it looks like he's going to run away now. Doesn't want to mess with 4C. Hook comes out from Russian guy. It's going to be a shutdown for Melchior. Command Shockwave lands onto 2, but there's not enough damage from 4C to kill anyone. Russian guy is still forced to flash away, however. Melchior is going to jump in, gets the double kill onto 4C as Russian guy is on the run. Chaos Storm, just gonna burn through a little bit more minions. This gold lead at 19.5 minutes, 5 towers, and it looks like it's gonna be a shutout for them. No turrets for UES. Tipster is gonna go down to Midnight Drop as the team fight is initiated. Color Wheel is looking for Gaming Game now. Unbreakable Will is started, but it's not gonna last long enough. Color Wheel has decided to switch targets. Goes after 4C with the Onslaught of Shadows. Color Wheel is dominating after 4C is obliterated. Gammy Gam stuck in a place he doesn't want to be. Teleport is going to come out for Color Wheel just to teleport into range, just to kill Gammy Gam. Devastating Charge comes out, but it's going to run out before Gammy Gam manages to get to Gammy Gam. Looks like Gammy Gam is going to be able to run into a tower. Devastating Charge comes up, however, so Gammy Gam is being forced to run even farther. He can't execute himself. Color Wheel looking for the Devastating Charge yet again, just waiting for that cooldown to secure the kill. Gammy Gam trying to be clever, trying to escape, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. No! Gammy Gam headbutts him away. This chase is going on forever. What the hell is going on? Ignite gets dropped from Color Wheel, and it is going to finally secure the kill. Color Wheel is godlike. Into mid-melee range to do damage, then things are going to be a little bit of trouble. Anyways, looks like Rushing Guy's going into the Gammy Gam. Kabloomy has joined. Gammy Gam's going really low. Midnight Drop is going to secure that kill onto Gammy Gam. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Color Wheel's jumping onto Bloodsink. Bloodsink going really low. Ignite ticks for a little while, but it did not secure the kill. For UES, they're looking for the dive. Midnight Drop pops his spell shield way too early. 4C jumps in, drops the Death Ray, drops the Chaos Storm, does a lot of damage, but doesn't secure the kill. 4C forced to run away, gets the heal, keeping him alive. 4C secures the kill onto Kabloomy. 1-0 so far, but Melchior is going to join the fight, throws out his Sand Soldier, gets a nice bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to secure a kill back. And Subway is going to get a lot of additional CS from that. 4C on the run from Rushing Guy. The hook did land, but no. Color Wheel jumps out of the bush on the Bloodsink. Bloodsink is going really low. Ignite is burning. Color Wheel secured the kill, but Tipster is going to be able to trade it right on back. And it's going decently well in that direction. But anyway, Subway ADC gets exhausted by Rushing Guy, but the Monsoon of Gammy Gam keeps them all away. The slow lands on the Subway. Rushing Guy just needs to land the hook. Subway goes invisible and the hook does not land. Midnight Drop looking to deal a little bit of damage, but he can't get the kill. Tipster is going to join the fight, and Parallel Convergence has not been thrown out yet. Kabloomy is going low. Kabloomy has died to the Silverbolt procs. Tipster throws out his Parallel Convergence. He's looking to get the shield. Gets the stun onto Rushing Guy. Double kill for Subway. They're looking for Midnight Drop now. Tipster taking up the turret. Uses the Chrono Break to save his own life. Heal from Subway keeps him alive, and a triple kill goes to Subway. But that may just be the direction the game is going. Anyways, Kabloomy gets knocked into the wall, gets stunned. They're looking to get some damage onto him, but Gammy Gam has been grabbed. Midnight Drop is dealing some good damage to him, but he can't run past Tipster. Kabloomy is going really low, but there's so many shields, but he's managing to stay alive. Chrono Break comes out from Tipster as Bloodsink joins the fight. He's going in onto Midnight Drop, throws out the ult, picks up a double kill. Wow! Now Melchior is stuck all alone. Oh, never mind, not alone. Color Wheel has joined. Parallel Convergence gets dropped. Emperor's Divide knocks Bloodsink away from that kill onto Melchior. Melchior is out of mana, so he can't help Color Wheel, but Gammy Gam is going to die to Color Wheel. Color Wheel looking for more. He's got that Ignite burning onto Tipster, but the heal comes out for the save from 4C. Now they're looking now Color Wheel is looking for Bloodsink. There's so many low health bars from UES, but Color Wheel cannot get to them. He is been trapped here. Subway has locked him against the wall. Kabloomy flashes away to try and live, but Kabloomy uses his shield, and now a heal comes from Midnight Drop. He has lived through all this. Color Wheel joins the fight, kills, shuts down Subway. Now he's going after Gammy Gam. Gammy Gam is getting really low. Flash comes out from Color Wheel, and the crit is enough to secure the double kill. Watch. 4C hanging off the left side. Parallel Convergence comes down, stuns 2. Emperor's Divide comes out, but it doesn't knock Tipster back. He gets knocked back a little bit as he walks in, but it's not going to be enough. Subway secures the kill on the Rushing Guy. They're going after Midnight Drop now. Midnight Drop's hit really low by the Riven ult. Blood Drop flashes over the wall, secures the double kill. Subway's now after Melchior, but Melchior is hiding under the tower, so there's not going to be anything there. Dragon is now up, but it looks like UES is going to take the middle lane tower instead. Face palming right now. He's like, I didn't want this. But anyways, looks like PMM is on the hunt. They're going after Tipster, but Tipster lands a Parallel Convergence, stuns 2. Rushing Guy and Color Wheel on the front, but Rushing Guy being the focus. Tipster is unstoppable. Emperor's Divide comes to knock Tipster right back, but Kabloomy is taking a lot of damage. Tipster dives on, uses his Time Winder to slow up these people. Tipster is going low, but uses his Chrono Break to get right on back. Now Subway is on the chase, as well as Bloodsink. Bloodsink throws out its ultimate, but it doesn't connect with anybody. That's going to be the end of that fight. Colorwheel has activated his Ghost Blade, and he's running towards Subway. Subway is all alone, as the rest of PMM has engaged onto Tipster. Tipster is not really taking damage, however, and Colorwheel was not able to jump in on Subway, as you can see. Kabloomy is on the front. He grabs Gamigam right into the front, but the Monsoon manages to knock everyone away. Gamigam lives, but Melchior has taken out 4C. The Subway has been exhausted. Once that comes off, he's going to be able to get a lot. The Zeke's Harbinger is proc. Double kill for Subway. Quadra kill. This is going to be a quad. It's going to be a quadra kill coming out for Subway. Quadra kill for UES. They're going to... He is super fed. If they cannot get rid of Subway before these fights even start, they're going to lose every time. But they found Tipster, but that's not the one you want. Subway is the one you want. Melchior is on the front of the fight, uses his Emperor's Divide to push Subway away, but the Harbinger is procced off, and Subway is getting crit after crit as Bloodsink is tearing up the front line. Tipster is coming after Midnight Drop. It's going to be another ace coming out for UES as well. The middle lane inhibitor is exposed, and UES is pushing up into there. They can fight pretty easily here, but Colorwheel jumped onto the back line. He's found 4C. He's found a kill. He's on a rampage, but he gets obliterated in return. Didn't get the right target. Bloodsink throws out the ultimate to kill another, and Tipster managed to secure a kill. They're going after Kabloomy now. Looks like it's going to be the fourth kill of the fight. Double kill comes out from Tipster. This inhibitor is going to fall, and with 40 seconds, this is probably going to be the game for UES. The rest of UES is focusing onto the Baron. They're shredding it really quickly as Bloodsink zones off onto the side. A great condemn gets Kabloomy away, but he's going to be able to flash into the pit. He secured the Baron for PMM, but he immediately dies in return. Colorwheel is trying to do something on the front line, but the entirety of PMM dies for that one Baron steal. It's not going to be enough. This is totally going to be the game. 50 seconds before anyone with Raid Clear respawns on the side of PMM. We are going to be going to game 3. They can just run up here and tank these towers. Russian guy is up for 10 seconds. Subway's going to be the one tanking. Nexus towers are going to fall. And although it was a messy win, it is a win for Undefined Esports.
Awesome to the max.
Skill, then I definitely think the Lucian's Eye would win early. But it looks like Colorwheel has spotted Tipster coming into his lane. It's 2v1, but Colorwheel pops his Counter-Strike. Tipster flashes away, but Colorwheel flashes right on after him. Bloodsink is trying to return the kill. Colorwheel has dual buffs but no Counter-Strike. He uses his Jump Strike to get on away, but Bloodsink flashes and uses his Parlay before the Counter-Strike comes back up. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. And Bloodsink ends the fight with the dual buff, so I think he's going to be a little bit happy about that. Looks like Tipster is pulling out another early game. Tipster is just all over the map, and 4C is making it worth it. The burn of the red buff finishes off the kill, but Kabloomy has joined the middle lane. He flashes over onto 4C. 4C is going to get low, get bitten down by Rek'Sai, and it's just going to be another 1-for-1 trade in favor of nobody. The one good thing about Alistair's combo, or the way his abilities function. Oh, wait. Tipster is gaining onto the mid lane. Skirmisher Smite has come out. He dives onto 4C, but here comes the ult from Gangplank. Melchior is going to die as the teleport comes in from Bloodsink. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, both AD carries, the AD carries have been knocked up, and both are exhausted. Subway seems to be in a little bit in the lead. Gamigam is on the chase. He wants to get Midnight Drop. Russian guys trying to stop him. Heal is forced out of Midnight Drop. They get away safely from playing aggressively in their lanes. And Russian guy just burned his Pulverize. That's pretty bad. Russian guy is going to walk behind Gamigam. Looks like he's going to try and headbutt him into the team, but it doesn't work. Russian guy gets locked down under the tower. Unbreakable Will comes to cleanse the CC and keep him alive. And Midnight Drop uses this Buster Shot to get Subway away. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Tipster's on the gank, but Kabloomy's going in for Gamigam. Subway is coming in and knocking him low, but a flash Pulverize comes out into Subway. Subway is going to die, but he's not before he trades back a kill. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Tipster is running onto Colorwheel. Red buff is burning, but it's not going to be enough. The kill is secured by Bloodsink with his Parlay. Better than Sunny D. Anyways, Melchior coming in under 4C. Colorwheel is going to join the fight as well. Wild Growth knocks them away, but Colorwheel still manages to get the double stun. He's looking for Tipster or 4C, but both of them manage to get away. Teleport is coming in from Bloodsink to come and help his team. Melchior is out of mana. 4C is getting really low. And Kabloomy with a nice engage, comes in with his killing smite, manages to finish the kill onto 4C to get that double knockup. Ooh, teleport coming down from Melchior in the bottom lane. This is what he wants. Gaming Game is completely caught out. Here comes Midnight Drop, jumping right onto him, lands the slow, and he secures the kill. Meanwhile, Tipster has been caught out by Color Wheel. Pulverize comes out of Russian Guy. Tipster is going to go down, and this gives up Dragon. With no smite and no AD carry, there's no way that they can steal this. Looks like UES has a pretty safe Dragon here. The Bloom is pretty far away. But their AD carry isn't here, so the Dragon isn't falling that fast. Russian Guy jumps in. He's on to Gamma Gam, activates Unbreakable Will. The Zyra turned around, drops her big ult from the knockup. But Bloodsink is caught up right in the front of the fight. Here comes the Wild Scope, it's not going to save Bloodsink. That's 2 kills for PMM. They're looking for more. Here comes the slow from Midnight Drop. 3 kills from PMM. Looking for Gamma Gam now. Double kill comes out from Color Wheel. Midnight Drop jumps over the wall, using those resets beautifully, and that is going to be an ace in the favor of PMM. Not to mention another Dragon. That has that CS lead. So he might actually be able to fight Bloodsink now, but Subway has joined him. Color Wheel doing a lot of damage onto Bloodsink, but Bloodsink gets right on away, manages to get another kill. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Tristana secures a kill, and Melchior kills the support. That tower, this is going to be a middle lane inhibitor for PMM, and UES has no choice but to run. Melchior jumps onto Subway, but it's not going to be enough for the kill until Midnight Drop jumps in, gets the killing spree, going after Bloodsink now, tries to flash away, but the shutdown goes to Bloodsink. Bloodsink dies in return. Tipster is going to fight, Gamma Gam is up, and so is 4C. He's running to join the fight. The inhibitor has gone down. Melchior turns onto Tipster, but Tipster just barely lives, and Melchior doesn't have the mana to secure the kill. Prey Seeker gets launched out onto Tipster, but the Shield of Blue just barely manages to save him. Color Wheel is fighting right now. He's found Bloodsink in the back, but Bloodsink does survive. Cooling is coming out from Subway, and Tipster secures the kill. They're looking for Tipster now. Melchior jumping in on him. Kabloomy Flash knocks him up. There have been a lot of knockups going up this fight. Tipster is still somehow alive, but he secured the kill. An explosive charge secures Zyra. Subway is going after Melchior, but Melchior turns the kill right on back. Double kill for Melchior. Now he's looking for Bloodsink as well. He uses that remove Scurvy to eat an orange and beat K clear from their side, especially because 4C is down. Bloodsink has to burn his ult just to wait clear, not about the fight. They dived on the Gamma Gam. Melchior is on a rampage. The turrets aren't going to fall. This is going to be the game. And the Color Wheel's going after Tipster, but nothing. Melchior goes really low. He's going to be killed by Bloodsink, but it doesn't matter at all. Color Wheel dives the fountain, lives, but that's going to be the end of the game.
coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that I just keep my eyes shut. Maybe this time it'll be enough. So I need the dark. Without you here I wouldn't never see the stars. I'm headed for you, foot on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
Hello? There we go. Okay, sorry, my mic wasn't working for a second there, but here I am. Hello everybody, it's Nico Novum Del Vail, and I'm here to bring you the North American Master League. This is week 1, day 3, and we're gonna have the final series of the week. It's gonna be EPG versus ATN. EPG chose the blue side for game 1 and 3, and ATN chose the red side for game 2, so we're gonna have the same sides for all of the games. If we end up going to game 3, of course. Anyways, we got some opening bands coming out. 1 second, everybody. Oh, 1 second, everybody. I'm resolving a trade thing. Don't worry, guys, we'll have plenty of time to talk about champion picks. I'm just resolving a trade difficulty. Okay, everybody, when ATN picks Aatrox, or if they decide to pick Aatrox, they're using it as a fake pick for Cho'Gath. After that, the lobby will be remade and will be champion select over again. But just wait a moment. This isn't the rules. You can check the rule set document for the details. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about the picks. We have Azir, Echo, and Alistar picked up so far. And 1 second, everybody. Tokus lost power, and he's gonna need to restart his computer before he can come back in to the game. Anyways, Tokus lost electricity, had to restart his computer, but he is back in now. We're gonna get back into Champion Select again. Sorry for all the difficulties, this stuff happens. Whenever you're playing in an internet tournament. But anyways, the first 3 picks on EPG side, I don't remember what the first, it was Azir, Echo, and then Alistair. It was Azir, Echo, and then Alistair, and we are repeating the same picks. Up until this rotation. They can pick whatever they want in here. Just remember that if they pick Aatrox, they're doing that in place of Cho'Gath. Looks like they're deciding not to. I bet Flareon's actually purchased the champion during the you know, a lost power thing. But anyways, let's talk a little bit about the picks. Sorry about all the messiness. Looks like the EPG has decided to pick up Azir for Oxblazer. It's been a pretty high impact pick so far. Alright, I think Victor has been so far a more important pick in the North American Master League, but a lot of teams are prioritizing Azir as a pick. Echo saw quite some good play yesterday. Tipster played it extremely well, generated an extremely early lead for his team. And for Alistair, it's another thing that's been being prioritized, but I don't think it has the best win rate in the NML. I think Braum is an overall more solid pick, but I guess it depends what they're going to be running against it. Meanwhile, on the other side, we see Gragas for Tokus, got Karthus in there. Karthus is unique. I think Gelati, if I'm pronouncing that right, I think Gelati played it during the weekend championship to some effect. It's a little bit unclear. It was more than 2 weeks ago now, so I don't quite remember it. We are starting with a bit of a fresh page now, so it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Gragas is an extremely good team-fighting jungler. Throwing out explosive casks, and also just a really good pre-6 ganker. Because if he still when he has flash up, Gragas is extremely good at getting in there and pinning somebody down, throwing them back towards his team. With that flash body slam combo is one of the greatest early game combos in the game as far as jungling is concerned. So it's definitely something to watch out for. It's interesting to see Master Poppy got Darius, and also these bans are much different from what we saw yesterday, where it was really focused on banning out banning out the Juggernauts. The Juggernauts aren't seeing as much priority today, as you can see from these bans. Soraka, very high priority. We saw UES, I think, no, whoever was blue side in that game, I can't remember who they were playing against. My mind, bleh. Anyways, Soraka turned out to be a really big problem for PMM yesterday. See, I got it. But yeah, My Meme had a lot of problems with that champion yesterday. They had to play against it in Game 2, and it made things so difficult for them, especially in the laning phase, because Soraka could just hang way back behind the fight, and just as long as she stayed back there, she could just drop heals over and over again, and the opposing bot lane would lose every trade. That was exactly what I predicted would happen, of course, but I'm not bragging. I do notice that both of the supports have decided to pick Ignite. I'm not sure I agree with that, because both of these AD carries are hard resetting champions that depend a lot on attack speed. Having that exhaust is probably better in that situation, because if your support can get in the way and exhaust the resetting champion after their first reset, if they even get one, then that is going to shut off a lot of their damage potential, and if you're starting to lose a fight, it gives you a lot of opportunity to come back into it in time. Meanwhile, the most interesting pick coming out during this champion select has probably got to be Tuba's Kennen. I'm really excited to see it in the top lane, because usually when we see Kennen these days, we see it go into the support role, where it has just a lot of crowd control, but it's not as focused on damage as you would expect Kennen to be. For an AP champion, Kennen is probably the greatest in having no mana. and having a manaless champion that can do that much damage is extremely good. Just build cooldown reduction and have a lot of AP, and you're going to shred fights. And not only that, but Kennen has tons of crown control. If he can get into the middle of the fight, immediately activate his ult and get into Zonias, he's going to be able to apply a ton of damage. And actually, a lot of the champions on the side of... on the side of ATN is adequate team name, are really get into the middle of the fight in Zonia's kind of champions. Not just Tuba, but also Gelati. Once he gets into the middle of that fight in Zonia's, he's gonna, or just die even, he's gonna be sitting there and just dealing a lot of damage because of his E's area of effect. Jinx is probably, it's one of my favorite AD carries just because it has splash crits. Splash crits are such a powerful mechanic. Being able to do that much damage to multiple targets at once can be absolutely crucial in a team fight, but I guess it really depends on whether or not the other team is clumped together. But even if it's not, you're also getting extremely long range from using those rockets. Yes, they consume some mana, but if you can make sure to keep your mana up before a team fight ensues, then you'll be just fine. And speaking of range, Azir and Jinx are a pretty good combo when it comes to range. They're going to be able to attack from a very long distance. Meanwhile, the distance is a little bit shorter when it comes to the other team, because Tristana's attack range takes a much longer time to scale up, whereas as long as Jinx maxes Q first, she's going to be totally fine. Anyways, we are going to be getting into the loading screen, and on the blue side, this is for all three games, we're going to have Euphorium Gaming, with Master Poppy in the top lane, Artha in the jungle, Oxblazer in the mid lane, Jake the Pilot at AD carry, and Love Fury at support. And on the other side of the map, we have adequate team name with Tuba in the top lane, Tokus in the jungle, mid Gelati in the middle lane, the Crab God at AD carry, and Flareon at support. Should be an exciting match. Man, it's really interesting to me how it seems like Flareon's one of his favorite champions seems to be this Braum, but it's ice, and you're talking about fire, and but I guess he did bring Ignite this time at least, so at least he's got some fire to throw on out there. That's always a positive thing to have some fire when your name is Flare, right? But anyways, we do see both of these teams. They're heading out onto the Rift, pushing up through the middle lane, at least in the favor of... ATN is pushing up through the middle lane, whereas Euphorium is much more spread out. Looks like they're going to look for a bit of an invade here. Tokus has started the body slam, so it's going to be interesting to see if he manages to pick someone out of position. It would be a pretty strong one. Especially if Crab got started explosive charge. Maybe get a little bit of AoE in there as well. Not much gonna go on for now. It looks like they've backed off. And what the... I didn't press a button. Anyways, some wards are just getting dropped, but both teams are being pretty conservative in the level 1s. Conservative was not something I would describe level 1s as yesterday. They were actually pretty aggressive. Not like super, like they didn't burn a bunch of kills, but both teams really looked for solid invade opportunities, and it always seems to flare up around that pixel brush near Dragon. We do see Dunkmaster Darius here, dribbling his ball. Maybe we get to see him on Kuroko no Basket sometime. I haven't watched that anime, but I have on good authority that's pretty good. Personally, I would rather see a baseball skin. But anyways, 4 bot here, and the dual jungling is coming through for Master Poppy, whereas Tuba has just run right to lane. So, it's going to be a little bit of a faster jungle clear from Artha, even though he gets experience a little bit slower. He might be able to gank a little bit early than Tokus, but Tokus is clearing pretty fast himself, and he's already level 2. I'm interested to see actually how this matchup between Tuba and Master Poppy goes. I'm not in favor. I don't think it's gonna go in favor in either of them as far as just straight up top lane skill. But I'm interested to see this Darius Kennen matchup. I'm not sure how this will go. Yes, Tuba is a ranged champion, but he's not the type of champion to build AD. More of an AP side thing. Yes, he started Dorn's play. Doesn't mean he's gonna play like AD carry Kennen in the top lane. Oh, but we do see some action going down in the bot lane here. Flareons and Crabgod are getting a lot of good damage onto Love Fury. Love Fury gets a little bit low, but he is going to be A-okay. Flareons throws out a winner's bite, but it doesn't connect. And Tokus is going to be here in the top lane jungle. Looks like he's finished clearing his buffs. He's heading towards the middle lane, it looks like. He could also go towards the blue buff where Artha is currently clearing. But nope, looks like it's going to be the middle lane. He's just waiting for the right opportunity. He used his Drunken Rage. He could jump in at any moment. Oh, anyway, Poppy has pulled in Tuba in the top lane. Going to get a pretty good trade off. Only managed to get 2 hemorrhage stacks because of the stun. Oh, but it looks like Tokus is coming out to gank the middle lane, but Oxblazer runs right on away. No summoners burned. Completely safe. So that's 1 gank from Tokus, wasted. Artha hasn't ganked just yet, but that is Artha's style, so we're probably going to be seeing it at some time in the near future. Artha definitely orients towards some great early jungling, getting some good early ganks in, helping his laners. It's pretty good to do it on Echo too, as I was talking about yesterday. Echo is not a champion that relies on his ultimate for ganks. So once he hits level 3, he's unlocked most of his ganking potential already, which is a pretty decent amount. If you can get into if you can get like near a lane without being seen on Echo, and then throw out the parallel convergence, and then you can just walk out exactly when you need to, and they'll see the parallel convergence a little bit late, and they won't have as much time to react as they would want. But it looks like Tokus has found Artha in his jungle. It's level 4 to level 3. Tokus is a bit tankier. So even though he started with a slightly lower health bar, he is not getting the benefit of this one. Tokus flash body slams onto Artha. Ignite comes out as well from Flare's first blood. Goes to Flareons. Tokus is going pretty low. Jake the Pilot flashes in, gets the reset, but there's no one else to hit. Crabgod is chasing onto Oxblazer, but he doesn't have a ton of damage. He's still the early game Tristana. Gelati is joined, but he doesn't have any mana, and the blue buff is not on him either. So first blood goes on to Flareons, but that's not the target you want to get first blood on. Jake the Pilot was the one who got the kill on his team, so it's going to be a little bit better for them, I think. You never know, however. Crabgod heading back to lane now. It'll take a little bit for the lead that Jake the Pilot just established by taking that kill to establish, but I think it's more important that he has this red buff on him. That means he can stand like way ahead of his wave and just poke at Crabgod with that long range auto attack. And not only will it do damage, but it'll do that extra true damage burn that red buff inflicts, which is pretty good for when you're talking about trading. And for AD carries, trading is a big part of this role. So having better trades is good, obviously. But Tokus is here in the bottom lane. Flame Chompers gets thrown down by Jake the Pilot, so Tokus decides to run away. Everything is pretty calm so far. Gelati trying to trade a little bit on his lane opponent, as Artha might be looking for a gank. Meanwhile, in the top lane, ult comes out from Tuba. Master Poppy is getting burned pretty low, but Tuba has a lot of hemorrhage stacks on him, so he is going to be careful of that. Flashes away. I think it was a little bit unnecessary, but... It was a little bit unnecessary, I think, but doesn't end up being that bad. Tokus has found Artha in the jungle, but the body slam doesn't go in the right direction. And Gelati is going to land a few Skittles onto him, although I guess they don't look too much like Skittles anymore. It's called Lay Waste, not Skittles. That's just what I always called them before, until Riot had to change it. Damn it, Rito. Good farming going down in the bottom lane. yes, Jake the Pilot has that kill lead now, but Crabgot seems to be farming a little bit better. It's interesting because Crabgot actually got pushed up to his tower, under his tower, and farming under the tower as Tristana is not super easy. Having that to deal with that explosive shot passive when you're farming under tower, which requires such exact timing and on all of the minions, can be a little bit of a pain. Looks like Crabgot's just built up a little CS lead for himself. It's really small, but it could always grow. You never know. Anyways, Love Fury jumped in on a Crabgot. Baron jumps in, pulls up the shield to give Crabgot the protection he needs, and he is going to be alright. Winner's Bite comes out, lands onto Pilot. Crabgot still a little bit early on. Tristana a bit weaker in the laning phase than Jinx is, because Jinx has those rockets, can get some pretty great range early on. But as long he has the protection of Flareon, so I think he should be alright. And Tokus has found his way to the bottom lane here. Zap comes out, lands on the Crabgot. So Crabgot, a little bit of damage onto him now. Might be problematic as Tokus walks into the lane. He's looking for a lane gank. There is no jungle support as much as Love Fury would like to pretend so. Oxblazer finding this pink ward in the left side of his lane, but oh, Tokus has come over the wall. The body slam has landed onto Love Fury, but Tokus doesn't have quite the support he needs until until Tokus knocks him right towards them with an explosive cast. Love Fury is going low. Teleport is coming in from Master Poppy. Crabgot gets dunked. Master Poppy looking for more, pulls in Flareons, 3 hemorrhage stacks it's looking like. Make that 4, and it's a double kill coming out from Master Poppy. Well done, and great teleport, great use of his Noxian Vengeance, I'm pretty sure it's called. That was really good. It was a little bit of a disrespect of the teleport advantage coming out from... Oh my goodness, why can't I think today? It was a disrespect of the advantage coming out from Adequate Team Name. Because Tuba had been forced to teleport at an earlier time, apparently. They didn't, they knew that there was probably a TP advantage at that point, but they still over-aggressed a bit in the bot lane, and they paid for it in Darius, who is looking to be a bit more successful today than he was yesterday, it seems. Both teams just clearing out their jungles. Love Fury hanging out. There's some really great wards that have been established in the jungle of ATN. And it looks like Love Fury might be walking into a trap here. Body Slam comes out. Winner's Bite doesn't connect. Explosive charges have been put onto Love Fury. Looks like he's going to flash over the wall, but he gets denied and knocked in the wrong direction. Crabgot secures the kill. Whoa. That was nice. That was really nice. I'm pretty sure that Tokus threw out his explosive cast to knock him right on out of it. It looked pretty good. It was sexy, or as sexy as a fat man can get. Anyways, both the ADCs 1v1ing in the bottom lane, but Crabgot looking to get a bit of an advantage. He is one level down, however. Throws out his heal, but the ults. That's the advantage of having a targeted ultimate. Crabgot. He manages to dodge the super mega death rocket from Jake the Pilot. Well done. Anyways, Master Poppy's found Tuba in the top lane. Tuba had a little bit more health, but he's not doing quite as much damage. Tokus is joining. No explosive cask available. Flash Body Slam comes out, but it does not connect even before Master Poppy flashes away. Flash burn for both top and jungle. I think Kragas' flash is a little bit more important at the moment. But we'll see if Tokus can come back, make that burned flash pay dividends, maybe take out Poppy, who is doing pretty well for his team. Master Poppy just clearing some minions in the top lane. They might be looking to pressure the dragon a bit on ATN's side, but EPG definitely has the vision control to prevent it. They have a pink ward sitting in the pixel brush, and wards surrounding the Dragon Pit, so they'll definitely see it if that becomes the objective for ATN. Sand Soldier thrown out in the mid lane onto Gelati. I'm surprised at how little Gelati is actually losing this lane, considering he is against an Azir, as Karthus, who is a generally weak laner. We'll have to talk about it in a bit because Artha has come into the top lane, slows up Tuba, but Tuba does not get hit by the parallel convergence, so he's going to be just fine. No flash burned. I think the parallel convergence was a little bit poorly aimed, but, you know, it's really hard to land that ability. Just because they can see it so far ahead of it actually hitting the ground, that it can be a little bit of a pain, but it is what it is, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Artha not doing as good in his early jungle as we would usually expect. Love Fury comes in with a headbutt, pulverize, lands on the Love Fury, but meanwhile in the top lane, the dive is coming in. Gelati is helping out with his ultimate, but Artha manages to get out fine. Tuba is gonna kill Master Poppy here, but oh, the Hexdrinker comes up, the dunk comes out! It's still a kill for Tuba, but Artha flashes in to make sure it's in their favor. A whole wave of minions denied. Ooh, that was a little bit touch and go. It was. I bet Tuba is a little bit disappointed. He missed his shuriken, and if he had hit it, it would not have gone in that direction. I don't think he was expecting the Hexdrinker, but it was there. And that is going to be a dragon for ATN, because Artha was spotted top. Love Fury comes in, tries to bother, but it's not going to be much. Glacial Fissure comes out, as well as the teleport from Master Poppy, but Tupa is not going to be that far behind. Both top laners have joined the fight. Master Poppy is focusing on the Gelati. The Super Mega Death Rocket comes out for Jake the Pilot to take down Karthus. I saw him not dead on the right side of the screen. It confused me. But anyways, it's going to be a one-team fight for ATN, 2 for 1 in their favor, and they secure the dragon. They're going to head to mid lane, push it up, see what they can do. Artha is here, not riding a low health bar, so he should be fine to clear out these minions. No damage is going to come in on here. A well-played team fight from ATN ends with Crabgot having a pretty decent lead. 3-1-1 now, and he was and still is winning in CS for his lane. Tokus is a little bit behind in CS, but he also has the 4 assists, helping his team out pretty well this game. I feel like Artha's style has shifted a little bit. It doesn't feel much like the Artha we've seen for we either saw like on Friday, or the Artha we saw in the Weekend Championship, but Artha has found Tokus in the jungle here. The body slam didn't connect. Artha is going to not be stunned, but Tokus is going to die to him. Flareons is all alone here. He can't do anything. And it looks like Jake the Pilot's actually going to take this bottom lane tower. Have to respect that minigun. Pow is getting its work in. Love Fury clearing out this ward. And it's a pretty even game so far. Looking like it's going to be a pretty good series. Parallel Convergence is coming down to the mid lane. Gelati is not going to be caught on it. Or yes, he is, because of the Emperor's Divide from Oxblazer, knocking him right on into it. Gelati is going to die, and that's going to be a killing spree on Artha. That's more like it, baby. And I was just talking about him too, and he proves me wrong pretty much immediately. Well done. Looks like Parallel Convergence is going to come down in the mid lane. Artha is riding a little bit of a low health bar, but he does have Chrono Break. He might go in, he might not. Oh, Jake the Pilot gets knocked right into the fight. He is going to go down. Tuba secures the kill. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Crabgot is fighting with Oxblazer, knocks him away with the Buster Shot, so he is going to be safe. The turret's going to be under pressure. There's no help to come and defend it. So that's not going to be good for EPG. Tuba coming into the top lane here. Master Poppy has been locked down, but Tuba can't really do enough damage to kill him. His ult is up. He could decide to fight, but I don't think he will. Again, this game is just It's going even. We're waiting for that break point. We're waiting for that team fight that puts a team significantly ahead of the other. But I am giving a little bit of an edge to ATN so far. Their guild distribution has been much better. They're putting in onto champions that have a lot of damage, have a lot of carry potential. So that's always a good thing. Anyways, Love Fury comes in, gets the double knockup onto Crabgot, and Gelati is not going to be what we need. Take the pilot, getting a few auto attacks onto Flareons. Drops the ward right back down to where Flareons just cleared one. Neither team really wants to team fight too much this early. Although ATN is going to start looking progressively more confident if the fights keep going in their favor. Ooh, Crabgot just took a lot of poke, but he's going to jump right on out. Super Mega Death Rocket comes out from Jake the Pilot. Wasn't going to get a kill either way. Crabgot is going to back away. Zap comes out from Jake, but it only hits a minion. And looks like EPG is going to be pushing up the middle lane here. Ooh, that was a nice double crit. Tokus knocks Love Fury and Oxblazer towards the fight, and Oxblazer dashes in, uses Emperor's Divide, but doesn't manage to knock anybody his way. Tuba secures the kill to go on a killing spree, and he's going to head back to the top lane. Dragon's going to be up in a minute and 23 seconds, so that's going to be the next objective to watch. Crabgot with a confident jump in. Tokus follows up with a body slam. Artha is going to jump back with his Chrono Bake as Gelati goes down. Here comes the Karthus ultimate. It's coming down on to EPG. It doesn't manage to secure any kills, and Artha is forced to flash away by Crabgot on the other end of the fight. There's a lot of missing crowd control coming from the side of ATN now, so they're probably not going to fight. Both teams traded mid laners overall, and I think ATN should probably be looking to clear out this middle lane here, as you definitely don't want to disrespect Jinx's turret pushing power. It's probably even better than Crabgot's once Jinx gets some items. I think it's actually a little bit better than Tristana. Being able to consistently attack that fast is very powerful. It didn't get there to clear it in time, so they are going to lose that tower. That's their last tier 1. And it is going to put Ethereum Gaming in the lead, gold-wise. EPG playing the pick game a little bit better. Able to get individual targets out a bit more than ATN is, whereas ATN is just winning the team fights. And the Dragon is going to be up. It's going to be the priority of the teams, most likely. Artha and Oxblaze are already there, already taking it. Crabgot's on the way. I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time. Looks to be a pretty easy Dragon coming out from Ethereum Gaming. Yep, that Dragon's going to go down. Artha's going to have to back because he's out of mana. Oh. It looks like ATN's grouping up to push mid here. Oxblazer and Love Fury are not in here just yet. Love Fury jumps in, knocks up 2. Tokus comes in onto Love Fury. Love Fury is getting pretty low. No Unbreakable Will is available for him, and it looks like it's going to be a turret for ATN, but Oxblazer jumps in, throws Tokus right into the fight, but that's right where Tokus wants to be. Gelati goes down, Tuba is in the front of the fight using his... Dang it, I can't remember the name. Anyways, double kill comes out from Poppy. The fight is progressing. Tokus is the target. Triple kill comes out from Master Poppy. The pilot is looking for more. He's gonna fly high. That's an ace coming out from Ethereum Gaming. Probably a second tier mid turret. Oh no, they're gonna be looking for the Baron. There's plenty of crit on their side. They could clear this pretty fast. It's gonna be 20 seconds before Tokus is up. They are probably not gonna be able to get here in time to stop the Baron. Gelati is gonna be the first one to come up. And that Baron is getting cleared really fast. It's going to go down. It's going to be not only that team fight win coming out from Ethereum, but it is going to be the Baron for them too. Looks like their teamwork has been improving. Looks like their teamwork is improving. They're certainly playing a lot more cleanly as a team than they were in either the weekend championship or in the first day of this week that we played. They really look like they've improved. Their shot calling is looking much cleaner, and they're playing more like a team. So that's what I like to see. I like to see improvement, and that's definitely what I'm seeing. Artha clearing out his wolves here. EPG playing a bit more of a measured style than they were before, it seems. Flareons and Tokus just going to be heading back towards their jungle. Tokus has a blue buff up, probably going to hand it off to Gelati. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Crabgot and Flareons are pushing up. Blue buff is going to be donated over. Turret is being focused on. Crabgot should be able to pick this up pretty easy. Yep, that's going to be another turret coming out from ATN. They are playing pretty well. They lost that one team fight. They gave up the Baron, but it's not an inescapable lead. 5,000 gold up for Euphorium. Here comes Tokus. He's off to the left. Love Fury knocks him away. That's going to be the turret. Tokus flashes, but he gets knocked up immediately. Jake the Pilot gets thrown right into the front of the fight. This is the second time this has happened, and he is going to die. Gelati secures the kill. They're looking for more now. Love Fury is the next target. Tuba's looking to stun him up. Tokus body slams onto Artha. Here comes the ultimate from Tuba. It stuns up Love Fury. Crabgot is going to finish him off. I think, nope, Tokus is going to be the one to finish him. It's going to be 2-0 in favor of ATN, but they are the ones who lost their tower. At least they got rid of 2 of the Baron buffs. It looks like Artha is actually going to come back in. Parallel Convergence comes down, only stuns Flareon. Glacial Fissure knocks up 2. Oxlaser gets hit with the winner's fight, gets stunned. And now Crabgot's going to come in from the other side. Crabgot secures that kill. He's looking for Artha next, but Artha is on the run. Got all of that passive proc. Chrono Break comes out, but it does not contact onto Crabgot. He looks like he's going to die here. Crabgot secures that kill. It's a shutdown for him. And some smart fights have brought ATN a little bit back into the game as far as gold is concerned, but they are losing turrets all over the map. That is not a good sign for them. Already down to 2 inhibitor turrets. A bit of a bad sign. EPG doesn't have a ton more turrets themselves, but they do still have all of their tier 2s intact. So it's really up to ATN to try and bring back that turret pressure. They need to get some return turrets. It is providing EPG a bit of a gold lead, but more importantly, it's giving them much more pressure in their own jungle. With those tier 2 towers still up, it's still pretty easy to get wards out into their bottom side of their jungle. Team's looking to push up the middle lane. I think Jake probably wants to look to stop getting caught out in the front of fights. They got to coordinate him a little bit better. EPG has not played any NML games with Jake the Pilot before. This will be the first game he has with him. Love Fury 2 seems to be a new bot lane that they're trying out. Going pretty well for them so far. Love Fury has been slowed up. Crabgot is looking to secure onto him. Explosive Charge has been fully stacked. It is going to blow up. Crabgot's looking to lock down that Braum stun. Love Fury does get stunned by the winner's fight from Flareons, but the Azir turret comes up, and with that Sun Disc, they are going to be on the run. Flareons takes a lot of damage. Everything's going to be okay, however. No oranges needed. Master Poppy is hiding up here in the red side jungle. ATN needs a few more wards as Poppy has walked right towards the back line. Tokus is here to defend. Poppy gets a little bit of a spin heal. He pulls right into Tokus. Tokus launches out his explosive cast. Love Fury is going to be the first casualty, but the parallel conversion stuns many. Tuba is ulting. He is getting pretty low. Crabgot is that's a double kill for Gelati. Artha is getting pretty low from Crabgot. Crabgot secures that kill. Crabgot uses the reset to jump away, but Poppy flashes after him. Looks like he's going to get the spin. Master Poppy finishes off the ace for his team. Here's the last one remaining, but that's all you need to take towers. No minions, however, so it's going to be a little bit sad. Really close fight. Sundish Tower expires in the middle lane. Poppy is either going to look for this turret, maybe the dragon. He doesn't have a ton of health, so yep, he's going to take the second tier mid turret. It's going to be the last second tier tower that ATN has left. The dragon is live, so if ATN runs right there, they can actually secure it pretty easily. Love Fury is the only one there right now, looking to secure some vision control on the objective. Tuva's ults are doing really good for these fights, but so is Artha's. He managed to get them a lot of them with the parallel conversions because they were locked into a really good choke point. And here comes the parallel convergence again. Stun does not connect, however. Love Fury is going to be the target. Tokus is getting burned down in the front line. He's going to be the first casualty of the fight. Jake the Pilot is looking for more. Chrono Break comes out from Artha. Tuba's going to be the next target. It's going to be a double kill from Artha. Triple kill from Artha. Crab God is the next target. It's going to be a kill picked up by Jake the Pilot. 4 kills for EPG. Only their support is left. They have minions pushing up the bottom lane. This is going to be an inhibitor no matter what happens now. Love Fury still looking to lock him up. Flarons is going to run right into the parallel convergence. No, he doesn't. He flashes right over it. And this bottom lane tower is going to go down. Flarons can't defend it. Oxblazer taking it down really quickly, using his Sand Soldiers to inflict severe damage to the tower. It's going to go down. Looking for the inhibitor next. It's going to be 5 more seconds before Crab God Gelati and Tuba are going to come up. Should be an easy inhib. Inhib goes down. Artha is out of mana, so they're going to be on the run. Oh, there's going to be another inhib in the middle lane, too. Jake the Pilot is going to be taking that one down. Jinx showing off the objective pressure. And ATN starting to think about the next game, as this is not going their way. Maybe looking to ban the Darius. It's going to be another Dragon for Euphorium as well. Probably going to recall. Baron's going to be up in 5 seconds. Tokus is looking to secure some vision. We'll see how that goes. Flarons just found the team. Throws out a winner's fight onto Poppy. They haven't backed just yet, so they haven't spent any of their gold from the last fight. Chrono Break comes out. Tokus jumps out at Jake. Jake is on the front of the fight, but the explosive cast knocks him away instead of towards. Flarons uses his Righteous Glory, but doesn't get to slow into anyone. Jake the Pilot's flash is down now. Love Fury is the one with the Righteous Glory now. Glacial Fissure comes out, knocks up absolutely no one, but it does leave a slow field right through the middle of the fight. Crab God's looking to deal some damage. Here comes Tuba's ultimate. Explosive charge is locked onto the tanks. Gelati is doing a lot of damage from the dead body. Here comes his ultimate. Flarons is getting low. Jake the Pilot's got a double kill. He's looking for a triple next. Tuba is low. Here comes the Super Mega Death Rocket, but it doesn't connect. Tuba's on the run, looking for that final kill. Throws out the Shuriken, but it does not connect with Pilot. Pilot's still looking for the kill. Tuba still looking to get a kill of his own. It's a little bit risky. Crab God's arrived on the left side. Heal comes out from Jake the Pilot. He's looking for that final auto attack. If this is a waste of time, stop chasing Tuba. Get the middle lane showers. Oh, Tuba manages to shut him down. That's the kill he wanted, and he is going to be happy with that death regardless. This is what happens when you chase. Tuba gets a kill, and everyone's on the run. They had a really good chance to do some great damage to the inhibitor powers right there, which they didn't take. That was not a good idea from them. It gives ATN ample time to clear out their base of super minions. And Tuba, with that very well placed Shuriken, finishes off the kill. Has that Luden's Echo that really helped that poke damage. But ATN better run to the Baron pretty quickly. It has been started by Artha. They don't have Jinx here, so it's going to be a pretty slow take. Oxblaze are the only one here to help. Artha doing quite a bit of damage, but... Okay, here comes the ATN's bot lane. They don't have a smite, and that pink ward in the pit's going to prevent them from keeping any significant vision in there. Jake the Pilot's on the way. Crab God's looking to engage onto Oxblazer, but Oxblazer engages onto him, throws out the Emperor's Divide. He tries to jump away, but it's not going to be there. Glacial Fissure comes out, but ATN has already lost their AD carry, their most important member, and they have to run. The Baron is going to be going to Euphorium, and they have no choice but to go back to their base and defend against the super minions. Their AD carry got obliterated. Big mistake from Crab got to position like that, and he gives up the Baron. Tokus going on a solo mission, trying to secure Baron, but he's not going to be able to get it. Artha secures it. Tokus is on the run. Super Mega Death Rocket comes out. It does not hit Tokus. Tokus flashes his Razorbeak's camp to get a little bit of extra health. Runs back towards the base. He is going to be fine. Didn't manage to get into the Baron pit. Great peel off from EPG to keep him out of the pit. Very well done. They're gonna head up to the top lane now. They're pushing up through pushing up these minions. See what they can do. Things do seem to be going in be going in Euphorium Gaming's favor. 2 inhibitors down, and they're looking to push up through this last inhibitor tower. They have the Baron buffed minions. That Baron Dust Cannon. Oh, Duba jumps right into the middle of the fight. He manages to lock down Jake the Fury. Jake the Pilot is still alive. Gelati is in the middle of the fight. Master Poppy is legendary. Tuba's looking for more. Here comes an ultimate out from Gelati, but it's not going to do enough damage to kill anybody. Flareons has been knocked into the front of the right. Crab God is the next target. Here comes the explosive cast to try and save Crab God, but Crab God is getting really low. Third passive proc comes out from Artha. Tokus is going to be the final target. It's going to be a dunk for the ace, and this is going to be the game. Super minions are pouring in. It's going to be 30 seconds before any members of ATN respawn. A joke Chrono Break comes out from Artha. The inhibitor turrets are going to fall. It's going to be the end of the game. EPG putting up a good fight, putting up the win, and ATN looking to reevaluate their decisions, go into the next game with a little bit of a stronger composition. So it was a well-played game coming out from EPG. They got that. They didn't get a super big early lead. They just played it really well through up until the mid game, where they started winning team fights consistently. They lost a few in the early game, but they managed to come back. They managed to get what they needed, and they managed to take that first game. They managed to. They got a really good big lead. Let me just look at the damage graph here. And they split their damage pretty evenly. Jake and Ox doing the most. Artha and EPG in total have looks like they've really improved in the past few days. They lost that first series they played against. Who were they playing against that match? I think it was WPV. They lost against WPV in that their first match. They were in the first match of the entire NML. They played pretty well, but they got wrecked. Their teamwork looked pretty off in total. But their teamwork has much improved. They swapped out their bottom lane, and maybe they finally have a consistent one, because they keep switching that bottom lane up. They keep the starting members, however, so it's always the subs in the bottom lane, but I think they finally found a good bottom lane for them. EPG's bottom lane did pretty well. They got even with Crabgot and Flareons. ATN a little bit of an unproven commodity. Pretty sure they fell out of the weekend championship about as early as UES did. But I think they should be looking to improve. But we are going to see a little bit more of them in the second game. We can talk about that a little bit more later. I'm going to take a 15-minute break. I'll see you all then. And in 15 minutes. everybody, I am Nico Novum Del Valle, and I'm here again to bring you the North American Master League. This is Week 1, Day 3. We're going to have EPG versus ATN. This is the second game. EPG with a 1-point lead now. And we do see the bans coming out. Rumble and Aurelia being the first ones out. I expect Darius to get banned after a hugely successful first game. 1 second, boys. Okay, anyways, getting back towards the bands, we see Lulu and Nar being the first ones. These bands seem pretty similar to the first one. It looks like Soraka might actually get left open. I wouldn't let Poppy play Darius again if I was an adequate team name. Soraka does get banned. I expect that to continue to be banned all series. Azir ends up being the target for them. But I expect Oxblazer to just fall back onto Victor, just like he has done every time that this is banned. Oxblazer is a very good Victor. I think it's his best champion. At least from my point of view, as the spectator, I think Oxblazer's best champion, or at least the one he's played so far, has got to be that Victor. He always goes big on it, makes the plays, and he utilizes the versatility of it extremely well. EPG talking about what they want to pick first. Looks like it's going to be the Braum. Flareons has oriented towards that champion for a very long time, so it's good for them to first pick it, take it away from Flareons. And not only that, but also because it's a good disengaged champion for themselves, and it's been a very well performing champion in this league in general. So it's nice to see it out of them first, but we are going to see the first two picks coming out of ATN now. Tokus is hovering the Elise. Elise very much coming back into the meta recently. It's got that, it was just that buff to her stun. I love how that one buff just made her viable again. Putting her stun up to 1.6 seconds at level 1, which honestly seems like a kind of a random number. But yep, that's how long it lasts. Now we're just waiting to see what Tuba takes. It's gonna be Janna coming out for Flareons.
The cloud's red with twisted fire.
And I do notice that Alley Mechanics has rejoined his team. That's gonna be the Jambition, of course. I swear, EPG trades bot lane like they're trading cards. Yeah, Janna, probably a bit of a better disengaged champion than Braum is. Braum's still very good, but Braum also having a little bit more hard crowd control than Janna has, where Janna is mostly just knockups. He's got that nice stun to keep them pinned. And it lasts a little bit longer than Janna's knockups. Knockups have to be a shorter duration, because it's an uninterruptible CC, you can't cleanse it. But we are going to see what Artha and Oxblazer decide to pick up. Let's see if they hide their mid lane pick a little bit longer. I expect the Victor. But it could be something I don't see coming. Corky does get picked up for the AD carry position, and Artha looks to be on Nidalee. We'll see what picks come out from the other side. Corky, a really great team fighting champion, and Artha played Nidalee to a pretty high level the last time we saw him on it. I think that was the one game they managed to win in their last series. Don't take my word on that. Corky also being pretty strong, having a decent laning phase, but mostly you pick him for the really great power spike in the middle game. Braum as well, having that Glacial Fissure is a really great power spike at level 6. I expect EPG to do very well around the dragon if they decide to pressure it. Vayne seems to be hovering. I'm pretty sure Crab got played in the weekend championship to pretty good results. Shen also taken. It would be a flex pick, but they have already locked in the Janna. Shen applying such great split pressure and still being able to join his team no matter where he is on the map. It's something you have to respect, and I expect Poppy to try and pick something this season against it. Maybe either something that can out-tank it, something that can get into the that can apply similar kind of pressure. But honestly, Shen is probably the best split-pushing champion in the game. Being able to get to your team no matter where you are in the map and still be able to influence the fight even if you're on the other side of the map is always really great. Maokai is going to be the hover. That is a pretty good pick to contest the tankiness, but nothing is going to contest the pressure. Bot lane is, if this Maokai gets locked in, top lane is going to be a very relaxed place for most of this game, and most of the action is going to come out from everywhere else. Looks like Oxway's who's going to pick up this Ari. It's not the first time. I'm pretty sure he played it in the weekend championship at least once. I'm pretty sure they won that game too, so it's going to be pretty good for them. Ari being that great mobility mage, being able to apply a lot of damage and in a team fight to multiple targets, and being able to throw out that spear and move really fast and also have the Spirit Rush is a very good capability. We do see Katarina being hovered here. I would not agree with this pick if it gets locked in. And not just because it's bad in this matchup against Ari, but also because... why? Katarina, yes, she does do a lot of damage. She's a really good assassin. But there are better assassins that have less risky playstyles. Ooh, this would be a pretty good pickup. Cassiopeia, haven't seen her in a little while, but we have seen, and yep, that is going to be locked in. Really great mage, being, it's going to be, and with this pick, comboed with Bane, it means that ATN has a basically unbeatable late game. Once Tuba gets to this late game state where he's really tanky, I can stand on that front line for like a million years. Also, once Gelati and Trebgot get to those late game power states, where they're extremely strong with items and of course the stacking passive that Gelati is going to have on Cassiopeia, then that's going to be extremely strong. Also, we see that this is actually a really good composition to counter what Euphorium is actually bringing to the table, because they have this Maokai, they have this Ari, they have this Nidalee. These are all, hell, even Pilot is going to be diving in towards their team. So you gotta deflect, and Janna is the champion that deflects these types of all-in teams that jump in, try and get to your backline. Janna is the best champion at making sure you cannot do that. Multiple knockups in the Monsoon to knock you away. It's gonna be a very dangerous proposition to see whether EPG can contend with that, get past the crowd control that Janna is going to be bringing to the table, and try and get to the backline. I do expect ATN to shoot back at least once, just because they did really well, and they did really well in the early game of the first match, and it was really even. But EPG did manage to win with a sub, someone they haven't played before, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep it up. Maybe he's even a little bit, maybe Love Story is even a little bit better than Ally Mechanics. I mean, he was ranked challenger. He's the only challenger ranked player that's played in this tournament so far. So like, I was really excited to see him. He wasn't too flashy, but I guess we'll see what he can do. What he can do if he ever comes back. But Ally Mechanics, always there. Just 2 more minutes into the delay, and then we can get into the game. I think probably the most. I want to see Tokus and Artha match up in this early game jungling stage. Artha did manage to get some pretty good early jungling in that last game. Not like the pre-10 minutes. It was more. It was still pretty early when he did start influencing the map, which was post 10 minutes. Around 15 minutes, that's when he really started getting around the map, doing what he could, and doing pretty well for his team. And that's when the game started going in their favor, because Artha seems to be a really big factor in whether or not his team gets ahead. I'm pretty sure he's the shot caller of EPG, so when he goes behind, things tend to get a little bit messy. But also because when he gets ahead, EPG just has such amazing map pressure. But if it gets into the later stages of the game and things get even, then things get a little bit touch and go again. When Artha is ahead, it's good for his team. But when he's even, it's okay for his team. But when he is behind, it's really bad for his team. Worse than you would see if most junglers are behind. I do really like ATN just having this really good distributed kind of skill across their team. There's no super big carry on their team, which could be a deficit, but it's also a kind of a benefit because as long as you evenly distribute your gold, then there could be multiple factors that could work out in team fights. Most of the teams in this league do have that really big carry for them. EPG has Artha, for instance, maybe even Oxblazer. Whereas ATN seems to be more of a evenly skilled team where they're just evenly skilled all across them. No one's the big carry that's always going to get big in every game. So it's going to be interesting to see it here. And the Artha on Italy should be pretty exciting to watch. We're going to be getting out of the delay in a second now, and then we'll be going into the loading screen. We are going to be getting into the loading screen now. Champion Select has ended. Anyways, this is going to be the starting lineup. So we're going to have Euphorium Gaming on the blue side again. Of course, they're going to be blue side all 3 games. It's going to be Master Poppy in the top lane, Artha in the jungle, Oxblazer in the middle lane, Jake the Pilot at AD carry, and Alley Mechanics at support. And on the red side, we're going to have adequate team name with Tuba in the top lane, Tokus in the jungle, Midgelati at mid. Of course, the Crab God at AD carry and Flareons at support. Still not playing a fire champion and even playing another blue skin. Well, at least Lightning can create fire, you know. But we are going to be getting onto the Rift. Going to be running out any second now. Everybody's excited to get going. And they're running out onto Summoner's Rift, and it looks like these level 1 strategy may be a little bit different. They're running towards the red side of their own jungle on ATN side, rather than the blue side that we've seen so impactful. It's always action in the Pixel Brush, guys. Honestly, I wouldn't run straight in like they have been doing if I was EPG, because they're gonna run right into that Elise stun. But there's a line of scrimmage setup coming out from ATN, so it's not gonna be that bad. They're running into the jungle here. ATN's giving up the pressure. Crab got trapped a little bit off to the right side. We need to see EPG react, or ATN to react to this. EPG's in your jungle. They're setting wards. Go to the other side of the map. Go to their blue side jungle. Set up similar wards. But that's not what we're seeing here, and that's not good. Like they reacted so poorly to that invade. They just let EPG get in there, get whatever wards they wanted. The EPG managed to get the lane swap scout ward, though. Haven't seen very many lane swaps in this entire tournament so far. EPG falling back towards their own side. Going to be a pretty standard start. Maokai looking to start on the Razor Beaks, as Artha is going to start on the Krugs. I always have trouble farming the jungle on Nidalee, like early on. Like the first 2 camps are always like really painfully close. Like I always finish the red buff with just like a tiny sliver of my health left, and it's always like really scary. And then I have to recall and then run up to the blue. I don't know how people jungle farm on Nidalee very often. It's gonna be the double jungle coming out from Toba and Tukas. Seems like a rehearsed kind of strategy for them. They didn't do it in the first game, but they're doing it this time. And Tuba, or Artha and Master Poppy are doing the same. So, oh wow, they scouted that. That's what they put the lane swap scout ward there for. They swapped their own lane. They're going up top. They're putting Poppy in the bottom lane. Not sure about this lane swap actually. It just doesn't seem the best matchup to be doing it in. But if they can get Pilot a significant lead and make sure he has his Triforce when we get into the middle game, then that's actually going to be pretty good for them. It's more of a matchup that is, or it's not a matchup-based lane swap like you would usually see. This is a lane swap purely to make sure Jake the Pilot doesn't go behind or fall victim to many ganks. This is all about making sure that Jake the Pilot gets his Triforce as quickly as possible without any distractions, so that they can fight the dragons in that mid game. Once he hits level 6, once Jake the Pilot hits level 6, I expect everything to swap back and Poppy to go back into the top lane. Maokai is a pretty good jungler at lane swapping. Shen much less so. He doesn't have the range that Maokai is going to bring to the table as far as a lane swap is concerned, where he's 1v2 and he can get those minions at range. All he has is his Vorpal Blade, and that's not the best thing to use for farming. Whereas Maokai has multiple ways to farm minions from a distance, throwing out the Arcane Smash, throwing out the saplings. Oxblazer throws out a charm, doesn't connect, but Artha is here in the lane. Throws out the Javelin Toss, but it does not connect, so Gelati is just going to get out home free. Took a little bit of damage, but that's about it. Throws out some poison. Tuba and Tokus have arrived in the middle lane. Tuba comes out with a taunt, but it doesn't hit. Gelati is looking for Ari on the other side. They're on the chase. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Crab got trading on to Poppy. No one dies. It's all okay. There's a little bit of an action-packed beginning. Tuba and company maybe looking for a little bit more. Tuba takes the Javelin Toss, but on his shield, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, Tokus is going really low. Oxblazer got first blood. Poppy has joined the fight as well. They're looking to get onto Tuba. Winter's Bite does not come out just yet. Element Mechanics intercepts the Condemn on the shield. Flash, Twisted Advance comes onto Flarons, and Artha secures the kill. Oh wait, sorry, that wasn't a flash. It was a flash from Artha, or Oxblazer, probably, but... anyways, the Twisted Advance comes out. Poppy locks him down. It's going to be another kill for them. 2 for 1 in favor of EPG. Probably the Dragon as well. They're heading off in that direction, though they have no way to carry to help them with, so if they do decide on that call, it would be pretty risky. Okay, yeah, it just looks like Mechanics is heading towards the middle lane. Maybe help, oh no, they are doing the Dragon. Okay, so this is a little bit risky. They just don't have a ton of damage under this. So, luckily for them, Tokus is in the top, on the top side of the map, so this is going to be an actually relatively easily Dragon take. ATN didn't anticipate that EPG would go for the Dragon, so Tokus goes all the way up there instead of down here where he can test the Dragon. And Crabgot and Flarons don't feel the need to check it either. They had no idea that was going on, and because of that, it's going to be a completely free Dragon coming out from Euphorium. Oxblazer trying to do a bit of damage to this middle lane tower. He is going to get flanked if he stays here. Tokus is coming into the lane, and Oxblazer doesn't have any wards. Oh, Oxblazer walks right into the son of Tokus. Gelati flashes in to join the fight. The poison is ticking. Tokus uses his repel to get onto Oxblazer, throws out the Neurotoxin to finish off the kill. Tokus, the first kill for his team, looking to take a little bit back. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Flarons has 3, maybe 4. Nope, no stun comes out. It's going to expire. It was a little bit close. Meanwhile, Crabgot trying to do a little bit of trade damage as Pilot focuses on farming the minions. Tokus farming his jungle a little bit, and oh wait, we're gonna see the engage here. Here comes Artha. Crabgot is well focused. Here comes the Phosphorus Bomb. Does a lot of good damage. Artha secures the kill. Gonna be 2 early kills for him, and this is more of the pre-10 minutes commanding jungling that I've seen. This is Artha's commanding jungle style. This is what I love to see from him. Come in, Gelati. I'm gonna clear out a ward here. Not much going on here. A little bit. The wards are missing a little bit. A bit of trading going on in the top lane. Poppy comes out on the top, but of course, Maokai doesn't have enough damage to completely decimate someone. He has a lot of like sudden damage, but his cooldowns are so long that it can't be considered burst. But he is getting the advantage in this lane. He has a 20 CS lead. He's clearing the minions really well. Oh, here comes the Twisted Advance. Again, it's a kind of a wet noodle fight. He's not going to be able to secure a kill. He's going to do a decent amount of damage, though. Artha is ganking in the top lane here. Tuba is stuck all alone. Looks like he is going to die. Artha is looking for another kill. His 3rd of the game. He's on a killing spree. Oh no, is Artha going to die to the tower? And he gets executed because Tuba didn't manage to get any damage. Oh, here comes the Cocoon onto Poppy, but Tokus is all alone up here. No Runeglaive, so he's not going to have a lot of damage either. Just looking to keep the turret alive for now. Sapling comes out, going to deal a little bit of damage. Same with Winter's Bite, but he's going to be A-okay. CrabGot coming in, looking to shoot Pilot a little bit. Zlati's hit a stack point, but if the game keeps going this way, they're not going to be able to hit that super powerful late game they have. They built the composition around hitting late game, and they're not playing the lane safely enough. Too many people are dying way too quickly. Too much gold is flowing into the pockets of EPG. They need to respect Artha's jungling a little bit more, because Artha is really impacting the map. Alien Mechanics coming in the bot lane here. That rocket coming out from Corky did a pretty decent amount of damage. It was the big one. Don't want any more of that hitting them. First potions from both of them. Still have a few left, but there are 3 potions on Jake, so he can trade pretty forward and come out on top almost every time. He also has that phase that means he can be pretty mobile while taking this trade. Alien Mechanic blocking that second from coming in. Oh, the charm lands up at Gelati, and Arthos changing into the middle lane here. Here comes the Stand United from Tuba, but it doesn't manage to save Gelati's life, so he's still stuck in that top lane all alone. 1 death for every member of ATN, and not looking good. And Artha is just commanding this game. Participated in all 5 of the kills this team has done. Oh, Glacial Fissure comes out. CrabGot's be in the focus here. He's got to walk right over that slope field. Good stun. Tokus is joined, but it's way too late. CrabGot is gone. Alley Mechanics is looking. Tokus is looking to trade back into Alley. Comes out with the kill. It almost doesn't get the kill, but it does. Tokus has that red buff. He's focusing on the Pilot now, but Pilot is still alive. He gets the kill and the dual buffs. Tokus is now looking for Flareons, and Flareons is looking for him. He's so low. Flareons gets the kill with the Zephyr. Whoa. That was some crazy stuff, but it looks like ATN may have come out on top. I'm not entirely sure. It definitely didn't go as well as they would have wanted. But 3v2, trading 2 for 2, that's not that bad. Or wait, no, they traded 2 for 1. I think CrabGot died, and then yeah, it was a 2 for 1. I'm pretty sure. CrabGot died. Flareons is still alive. Oh no, Tokus died too. Yeah, it was a 2 for 2. No, did Mechanics die? Okay, I should really stop talking about this now. Oxblazer, gonna get a kill on a word here. CrabGot thought he dodged it, but looks like he didn't. Took a lot of damage from that max range spear. Oh, I got another one too. Artha, he is just ridiculous this game. Is he gonna land another one? Nope, no javelin toss connection for you. Well, CrabGot knocked seriously low. This should be a pretty easy dragon once EPG decides to take it. Wow, Artha's aim. If Tokus hadn't repelled, that would have been another hit. His accuracy this game is stupendous. Yeah, but Artha wasn't there in the bottom lane there, and I'm not sure if Mechanics died. I think he got. Oh wait, no, he did die. I remember now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was 2 for 2. Okay, I was right the first time. I'm glad to have arguments with myself. 2 for 2, but still, if you're behind and you get 2 for 2, it's not terrible. It's not good that your support is the one with the kill. And going behind, that's not a good sign for ATN at all. They need this late game, but yes, I expected them to go behind, but this is getting way too behind for them. They're not getting if they go any further behind than this, then they're not gonna have the time they need to really get ahead. And Tokus fighting Poppy here. He's going pretty low, misses the cocoon, still wants the kill. Here comes the Stand United from Tuba, but it looks like it wasn't a coordinated play. Oxblazer comes in, throws the charm, lands it onto Tokus, secures the kill onto Tokus, looking for the Spirit Rush. Here comes Poppy with the Righteous Glory to charge back into the fight. Charm lands, Twisted Advance lands, and Tuba is gonna die. Master Poppy secures that kill, and this is getting ever worse. Artha looking to kill Gelati now, throws out the ultimate, but it does not get the stun, and now Artha is on a rampage. That Nidalee Q does massive damage. Jake the Pilot coming into the fight now. Flareons knocks them away with Monsoon. Everything is going to be alright for now, but that piece is not going to last very long. EPG is stacked up a massive lead, and their power spike is in the mid-game. It would take some really crazy stuff to happen for EPG to lose this now. A 5,000 gold lead is stacked up, or nearly 5,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5,000. Now it's definitely 5,000, or closer to 6. And that's a really hard for ATN to contend with when they're playing all late game champions. All champions that need items need to scale. But now they're not even going to have the chance to scale because EPG is going to already have won the game by the time Crab gets maybe his 3rd or 4th item. Charm comes out from Oxblazer, doesn't connect, but Javelin Toss comes in from the side from Artha, making it worse. Cocoon comes out in response from Tokus, but it does not land. Artha's accuracy this game is crazy. And he was looking for more here. Oh, Jake the Pilot gets hit by the Cocoon. He's been knocked down in the poison. Gelati's looking for the kill. Tokus repels in, but doesn't manage to get Pilot. Pilot heals, and he is on the way out. Completely safe. Javelin Toss comes up from Artha, lands onto the support. Doesn't look like he wants to go in on that. Charm gets thrown out by Oxblazer. Does not land on Gelati, however. Alley looking to tank the turret, but he gets cocooned under. Alley Mechanics gets really low. Secured by Gelati. Oxblazer takes a tower shot, and he is poisoned. Artha is sitting here. He's not moving. Double kill comes out from Gelati. Pretty sure he disconnected there. That's bad. No pulse comes out then, strangely. Or maybe he's just given up. Nope, he definitely disconnected. And he has left the game. Oxblazer is the target now. Until Crab God runs away. And now the pause comes out. A little bit late. I expected it to come out faster. Yep, Artha lagged right on out of there. Gonna be going into a pause. And now we're stuck with the quirky E noise. Isn't it glorious? A quirky machine gun, please. Stop! Okay, so yeah, this quirky machine gun noise, or rather Gatling gun, is really annoying. but we're gonna have to deal with it. Everyone is stuck here with the noise. And let's talk a little bit more about how this game is going. I don't have much more to say than what I've said already. It's just ATN very, very far behind. And they're just on late game scaling champions across the board. What are they going to do now? There's no one at this point of the game except for Tokus who can do anything. And he takes one target out. Taking out one target here and there is not going to be enough to win the game. They did get that return double kill just now, but I just don't see it being enough. They were all low. They just overstayed a little bit, and of course Artha disconnected, so that wasn't good. It was a team fight. They won purely off of lag. Truth. Oh boy, this is gonna get annoying, isn't it? Yep. And see, this is what I'm talking about. My color sucks, guys. Like, look at me. My analysis sucks. I have nothing to say right now. Like, look, Nidalee has a rune glaive, but that would be so reaching. I have so little to say in the state of the game, so I'm a bad color caster, man. I don't have anyone to bounce off of. I'm so low. everybody! I'm gonna turn this on during pauses from now on. At least you can see my face. I got my microphone right here. I gotta move this. Oh, there we go. It's gotta be a little bit more over. It's not the same as having a thing over here. Well, you can see me now. Aren't I pretty? No, I'm not. I need a haircut. Well, it seems to be going a little bit long. And that Corky's Gatling gun is still firing. So let's talk a little bit more about how these team fights are gonna go, I guess. Pilot and Ally Mechanics, they just have so much AoE. They throw out the Glacial Fissure, and then everything immediately comes after. They get really in. I don't think Flareon's is doing quite as good a job as he could be doing this game on that champion. Yeah, it would have such an impact if Flareon's was playing really well, so that he could just deflect all of these engages, but, well, they did get into a one-team fight finally. Actually, no, it's not Flareon's fault, it's just, these lanes are going really poorly. It's the early game. Yeah, definitely the early game and the Corky Gatling gun is driving me insane. Anyway, yeah, it was the early game. Just the lanes have been going so poorly, and Artha has been exerting pressure. This is a game entirely created by Artha. This like entire state. It's all Artha, to be totally honest. He got those everybody so ahead, just jumping all over the map, helping every single lane get something. It's put them all ahead, put them all in such a fantastic position. Okay, this is starting to go a little bit long. I don't have anything else to talk about. Or at least not that I can come up right now. Usually I'd probably talk a little bit more, but yeah, I just can't think right now. Right now I'm just talking to fill silence. Leliana would be very disappointed with me. Okay, I got nothing. Yep, he's still disconnected. Now I'm just here. Okay, probably should have done that a while ago, but now I have. Everything is good, and I'm gonna play music. Yes! Music! Druid Sandstorm, boys. Everything is Druid Sandstorm. Yeah, you see me doing my mini dance on stream. You never recover. Only 5 minutes of pause time remaining. And it looks like Arthur's finally reconnected. Arthur's reconnected, guys, so it looks like we might actually be getting back into the game now. I can turn back on the game sound. And we are gonna get back into the game. Any minute now. Any minute now. There we go. We're starting the game now. Okay, we're back into it. Oh. That was a little bit of a lengthy pause, but we're back now. I started to get a little bit crazy. Let's turn out this. Yeah. I don't know why chat doesn't stay off when it's off, but it actually did save me yesterday when I had the overlay off. That glitch saved me from having a whole game without the freaking loading screen overlay off. We are back into this game now. Crabgot and the rest of ATN moving right up the middle lane. Looking to pressure something. Their team fight went pretty well, so I think they'll want to stay together now. Just try and make a pick or get another good team fight where people are out of position. But they have to be so careful of the poke that comes out from EPG, so that means they have to play way back, yet still want to engage, because there's so many, like, long-range tools. Oh, but the cocoon lands onto Artha, and Tokus immediately takes him out. They're looking for Poppy now, but he gets away under his tower, and everything's okay. Oh, wow, that damage. I don't think Artha even expected that. That cocoon hit him, and it's just like he got trucked. He's like, oh, I'm gonna throw out my javelin, and then things don't go very well for him at all. Pilot, sitting a little bit into his into the blue side jungle. He sees Gelati. He's trying to steal this blue buff. He gets chased away. Tokus is here, and Tokus wants to make sure his team can get back into this game. Oh, the pilot with the blue steel! And can you imagine how salty Gelati is now? Looks like Pilot got his aviation license. He's flying that plane of his pretty well. I can't believe I didn't see that pun before. Like, he's playing Corky, and I didn't see the pun. I didn't see it. What is wrong with me? You know, some say that in some universes, Corky's Gatling gun is still firing. So, just think about that. think that in another universe, you're all suffering. But anyways, Poppy's been caught by Tokus in the top lane. Cocoon connects, and they're focusing him down. He is really tanky, but he is slowly gonna burn. Neurotoxin comes out, Poppy's on the run. Flash Taunt comes out from Tuba, and Tokus is gonna be the target. He's run back on, but the Tokus gets him with his Spider Q, and secures the kill. Tokus getting his team back into this game through any means necessary. And it looks like Gelati is getting one now. And, man, Artha, maybe you should go flying because you have hit every javelin toss this game. Javelin. We do see Tokus off on the side here. He might be looking to go in. Artha comes in with the javelin toss, but he gets turned. A lot of damage on. Repel comes in. Tokus is on a killing spree. He gets Artha, but not before and he goes down himself. Gelati trying to. The rest of his team is just trying to follow him. Their damage values are so low at this point of the game that there's not much he can do. They're pushing up the bottom lane here. Crabgot looking to zone them a little bit away. Alien Mechanics is out of mana. Yeah, that Artha agreed. It's really costing him, isn't it? The Tokus is just making some plays, getting his team back into this game. It's inspiring to see. Crabgot is trying to do a pilot here, but he is not in a position to do so. Stand United actually comes in, and now Pilot's overextended. Crabgot manages to secure that kill. Looks like everybody's getting on this now. Teleport from Tuba to the top lane. He's going to burn that cooldown. But he's Shen, so once his ult comes back up, he'll be just fine. Artha is hanging out in the wing here, and Oxblazer is on his way up. Twisted Advance comes in, knocks Tuba a little bit away. The Javelin Toss doesn't land, but Tuba is still taking a lot of damage. Oxblazer secures the kill. He's on a rampage. That's going to be the second tier tower as Crabgot and Tokus take the first tier in the bottom lane. It's something. It's their first tower of the game so far. It wasn't great to give up their second tier tower to get it, but it's something. At least for them. And they don't have a lot this game. Oh no. Oh no. Gelati getting dived. Gets annihilated. Tokus receives a javelin toss in return. Orb of Deception comes out, hits Tokus. Master Poppy looking for the dive maybe. He turns around. It's going to be another turret coming out from EPG. This is quickly starting to snowball out of control. It's a 10,000 gold lead. Now, they're sitting in this bush here. They're waiting for the opportunity. Alien Mechanics trying to bait people in. They see Tokus on the way, but they split focus. They go after Tokus. Half of them, they get him. Now Flareons is the next target. The rocket from Corky manages to take him out. Oxblazer flashes in, hits the charm on the Crabgot. Twisted Advance comes in onto Gelati. Gelati gets stunned. He is going to go down. Oxblazer's unstoppable. And now they're going to wait for the minions, or maybe they're going to go for Baron. Oxblazer's out of mana. Could be a little risky, but it looks like they're going to go for it. Crabgot and Tuba are still alive. They could potentially get over here. It's still pretty early in the game to be attempting this Baron, so it could be a risk, especially as Poppy and Alien Mechanics aren't the tankiest yet. Master Poppy is plenty tanky enough for the Baron, but do they have the damage? It's getting pretty low. Tuba might be able to get here in time, but it looks like he's not even going to try. And that's going to be the Baron. Artha secures it. And EPG has a monumental lead. Yeah, this is an 11,000 gold lead at 22 minutes. It's not the biggest wreck we've seen in the NML so far, but it is looking like EPG is going to be able to close out this series pretty well. They're pushing up the top lane. Sapling comes out, kills some minions. Jake the Pilot looking to take out that red buff. CrabGod has found mechanics in the jungle. Pilot's pushing up the bot lane. He has a large wave, but he's walking right into the entire team of ATN, and they get him. Tokus has a lot of shields, but he decides not to go any further than that. Oh man, Artha with another javelin toss. Man, every single time Artha launches the javelin toss this game, I think he's gonna hit it. That's how accurate he's been. He's hit more spears or javelins than not. Just say that. Tokus is here. A taunt comes out from Tuba, but it doesn't land. They're looking to clear these minions as fast as they can. Tokus even burns his smite. Good thing he has the Trailblazer, or they wouldn't have been able to clear that wave fast enough to save the tower. But it's only a delaying measure. It's not going to be long before that tower stows down anyway. Oxlaser and alien mechanics are pushing up the bottom lane. CrabGod's been caught in the front, and Flareon uses his Monsoon to try and save CrabGod from the incoming Master Poppy, but Poppy flashes, uses the Twisted Advance. The Javelin Toss lands, CrabGod goes invisible. Poppy's gonna go down. Glacial Fissure comes out through the middle of the fight. ATN's looking to chase, but there's not much they can do. Everything they're doing right now is just the delaying measure. They can't, unless they win like a really big fight, it's not gonna be much. They are doing a pretty good job of holding off these Baron minions, keeping their inhibitor towers alive. Now, Tokus is looking for Artha yet again. Here comes the repel, but he's all alone. This is so greedy, and he is going to die for it. And here comes Flareon, gets hit by the charm. Oxblazer is looking to get that kill. He has the blue buff. And the mechanic flashes after. Rocket comes out from Pilot. Doesn't get a kill just yet, but it does knock them pretty low. They get away. Nobody dies, luckily, except for Tokus, who dived way deep, too deep. Now they're going to... He's going to secure their 4th dragon of the game. There's been no contest on pretty much any of these so far by ATN, and at this point, if they give up any more objectives, they're going to lose the game right then and there. If they lose that 5th dragon and they're this far behind at the same time, there's just nothing they can do against that. EPG will be able to basically walk past the towers and kill them really fast, and there won't be anything ATN can do about it. Especially if they get the Baron comboed with that. Like, they took the dragon a little bit after they took the Baron, so those two things are gonna spawn around the same time. Dragons maybe 30 seconds later. Oh, Oxblazer's found Flareons, and Flareons... Oh! The critical Stand United saves Flareon from the returning Orb of Deception, and Flareons lives through somehow. It was really lucky, but that's a big old burn to save a support. Yeah, Artha has set up his team so well, and they're capitalizing on it extremely well. Artha just generated such a big early lead for his team, and now they're using it. Artha himself has been a little bit greedy, but he managed to get his team the early lead they needed to get to this point. Oxblazer and Pilot are doing so well for themselves. A very low death count, very high kill count. That's what you got to be looking for, and it's definitely what you're going to see if the other team has a 12,000 gold lead. Charm comes out from Oxblazer, but it doesn't land. They have so many skill shots that it's really great. It's a really great siege. They have great siege. Maybe they should maybe not dive so often, but they don't have Baron right now, so these minions are going to get cleared very quickly. Artha's trying to get a few hits under the turret. Tokus getting pretty low there. Javelin Toss comes out from Artha, but it connects with the minion. CrabGod's returned to the fight. Trailblazer Smite comes out. They're just looking to get onto the turret already. Once if that turret goes down, they're going to flood in really quickly. So ATN is just all about keeping this turret alive. Poppy and Tuba are trading it in the top lane, but this isn't going to go anywhere. Tuba has landed the cocoon onto Oxblazer. That is the target you would want, but Glacial Fissure gets turned back on. LA Mechanics has slain Gelati. Poppy has joined the fight. He jumps onto CrabGot. CrabGot doesn't manage to get invisible in time, and he gets that's going to be a double kill coming out from Pilot. Tokus is going to be the next focus of attention. Braum passive gets popped, and that's going to be a triple kill for Pilot. And with these death timers, it might just be the game. They don't have Baron, and Tuba is still up, so he might be able to hold here. But Poppy is tanking the tower. His tower is getting shredded. Arthur gets executed by the tower. But he has destroyed the Nexus turret. Tuba is still left, but he isn't leaving the base. Gelati and Flarons are going to be spawning really soon. Here comes the rest of ATN. Both Nexus towers are down, and EPG is forced onto the run. Here comes Gelati. He's looking to kill Poppy. He's throwing out those twin fangs, but he's not getting the kill. CrabGot is the one who gets it. Charm comes out, but they are on the run, so they are not going to keep on. They're going to leave. Nexus has been exposed, and this gold lead has extended all the way to 15,000. Baron's up in 20 seconds. If adequate teaming does not manage to stop this Baron, they're done. Gelati is fighting Oxblazer in the jungle. He has mana, but Oxblazer has damage. Oxblazer is out of mana, however. That was the last spell he's going to cast. CrabGot has arrived. Charm lands. Cocoon comes out from Tokus, but doesn't land. Neurotoxin comes through, and the shutdown is grabbed by CrabGot Silverbolts. Our Nexus is exposed, however, so they basically can't leave their base anymore. If there's even they don't know if there's even a single ward by the Nexus, and if there is, then Master Poppy can just teleport onto it, and so they basically can't leave their base anymore, because if they do, they stand such a big risk of getting backdoored. Of course, Maokai not the greatest champion at backdooring anyway, so maybe not as bad as I'm making it out to be. Looks like Baron's going to be the next center of attraction. They are going to take it. It's going to be really easy for them. They don't have anything to contend with, and if they want to, they can just wait for the 5th dragon, and once that's taken, it's going to be game. Baron is going to go over to EPG. The hopes and dreams of ATN are diminishing faster and faster. I expected ATN to shoot back, but it's not. It's looking like that is not going to be the case. EPG is going to clear out their minion waves, set the side waves, rolling toward ATN, and then they're going to grab that 5th dragon, and then they're going to end the game. Or they may just end the game. We'll see what they decide. Stone minions in the middle lane, jumping up through. Looking for that middle inhibitor right now. They have the Baron empowered minions. Dragon's going to be up in 30 seconds. Tuba tries to flash and get a taunt and does not manage it. They needed an engage right there. They can't just stay here. They can't just defend into the inhib because they can just go around if they wanted to. The bottom lane inhibitor is already taken. And that's going to be the top tower, the middle inhibitor. Everything is falling, and ATN is deciding not to fight on, and that's bad. CrabGot is taking a lot of damage, but gets the heal and the shield. He is being left alone in the back of this fight. He has the Zeke Harbinger on him. He's getting a great amount of damage into this fight, but EPG could always just focus the Nexus if they wanted. They're clearing out these minions, and the super minions are flowing in. CrabGot's been caught. He gets shut down by Oxblazer. Glacial Fissure comes out from Alien Mechanics. They're focusing on the Gelati. The double kill comes out for Corki. He's unstoppable. Artha is, a double kill comes out for Oxblazer. That's going to be the game. ATN takes it out, and ATN gets taken out, and EPG wins the game, and they win their first series of the season after losing to WPV in the first match of the season. They've taken one back, dominated that game, and taken one back for themselves. It's gonna be it. Coming out from the North American Master League, I would usually do some post-game analysis, but there's not much to say about that game, is there? I've been saying that a lot recently. Too many stomps. I would be able to say something if I was a better analyst. Sorry. But I'm not. But anyways, I'm going to run the highlights for you guys again from yesterday, and I'll see you all next week. Same time on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be Undefined Esports versus Euphorium Gaming. I'll see you then. Hopefully, by that time, maybe somebody will be a color caster, so I don't have to solo cast anymore, but honestly, I don't expect that to be the case. But anyways, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. And here comes those highlights. A really small early lead as far as minions are concerned, but Color Wheel also getting much lower. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Gaming Gam has gone into Russian Guy. Russian Guy plays Gaming Gam and Subway towards his AD carry. Gaming Gam is getting really low. Midnight Drop is going to chase on, gets first blood. He's looking for Subway AD carry now. He's chasing on to him, using that passive to run towards him. Throws out the Boomerang Blade, but only the outgoing one connects. So Subway is going to get away. It's going to be a 1-0 first blood for Midnight Drop. Midnight Drop having that level advantage means that he's going to have just that little extra advantage that comes from stats that people really tend to underestimate in the early part of the game. But anyways, Color Wheel doing a lot of damage to Bloodsink. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Russian Guy lands an amazing hook onto Subway, but it's not going to mean a kill. Midnight Drop trading in, and in the top lane, Bloodsink's trying to escape, but Color Wheel is going to secure the kill. Some action going on across the map. PMM establishing an early lead. And Russian Guy, that crazy hook earlier, but oh wait, never mind, Tipster is ganking in the bottom lane. Midnight Drop's been tossed into the fight, but he flashes over, uses the spell shield to block the pierce from Callista, but here comes Tipster, jumps with the Sonic Wave onto Sipper, but the death sentence from Russian Guy manages to keep Midnight Drop safe. Midnight Drop is on the run, but Russian Guy looks to be in trouble. Gets knocked away by Gaming Gam. That was a bad headbutt, but no, he managed, never mind, he walks up, uses the pulverize, Tipster manages to get the kill on the Russian Guy. Got that 80 carry. Oh wait, Color Wheel coming in under 4C, gets ulted by the command Shockwave. He's on a killing spree, but it looks like he's gonna die to Tipster after the Ignite ticks off. Shut down by Tipster. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Subway 80 carry gets grabbed by Russian Guy. Midnight Drop tried to put the damage onto him, but it wasn't enough. Midnight Drop throws out the Boomerang onto Gaming Gam because the curse is killed by Russian Guy. Double kill for Russian Guy in the bottom lane. Not the right recipient of the kills, but kills are kills. That's going to be a wave crash against the turret also for the bottom lane now. But oh, here comes Tipster. No minion to block his attack, but Russian Guy steps in to take the Sonic Wave instead. Throws out the death sentence. Tipster is getting low. Midnight Drop secures the kill. He gets onto a killing spree now. Kabloomy is hanging around in the top lane right now. Looks like it's going to turn into a 2v2. Color Wheel comes in onto Bloodsink. Tipster jumps in onto Kabloomy. Why are you doing this, Tipster? You do not have the advantage in this situation. Color Wheel is a lot more fed than you, and Color Wheel is on the chase now. Meanwhile, Bloodsink is going after Kabloomy on the backline. Color Wheel secures the kill. Kabloomy is forced to flash away. Color Wheel is coming back around. Devastating charge. He's looking for Bloodsink now. A bounce comes out from Bloodsink, but it's not going to be in the right direction. Luckily, Meganar comes up and he manages to throw Color Wheel away with his ult. So now both the bottom and top. Oh, what a hook from Russian Guy! It lands just onto Subway ADC. Here comes the ult from Midnight Drop as UES Gaming Gam is on the run. Teleport is coming out from Bloodsink, and Tipster is also collapsing from the other side. Subway ADC can't really join the fight. He's way too low. Bloodsink is coming in. The Russian Guy throws out the hook and manages to land on the Gaming Gam. The Midnight Drop is going to drop Tipster. He's on a rampage. Bloodsink is looking to turn it back. Russian Guy flashes, secures the kill on the Subway. Double kill for Midnight Drop. 4C is over here, uses his command Shockwave, but it doesn't manage to get the kill. Midnight Drop just barely manages to survive a little bit, but Bloodsink shuts him down. It's still going to be a dead Bloodsink, however, it's 3v1. They are going to dive him. Melchior is going to pick up the kill for a double kill. Ace for PMM. For UES, they just got to play way back. They're basically done at this point. Here comes Midnight Drop. He's coming in on the Subway ADC. Face call comes out from Midnight Drop, but Gaming Gam throws himself behind and tries to get that headbutt back into the turret, but it isn't going to go his way. Gaming Gam is going to drop as well for a double kill for Midnight Drop. Command Shockwave comes out from Color Wheel, pulls him out of the devastating charge, but Melchior looks like he's going to secure the kill with the Chaos Storm. Melchior is on a killing spree to predict that this would probably happen. Not having a stable roster just ends in this. Russian Guy lands yet another amazing hook onto Subway. Midnight Drop is on a killing spree. He's still taking the tower, but he drops it now. The Russian Guy going to be the one to take the tower now, or not. Looks like they're not going to opt for a dive. Gaming Gam's on the chase. He's looking out at Midnight Drop. Flash, headbutt. I don't know why he did that. Crits are coming out from Midnight Drop. They're looking to kill Gaming Gam, but it's not going to be enough as Bloodsink joins. Bloodsink grabs the Dark Passes to get right on out. Doesn't get any mana. Midnight Drop is dropping low. Bloodsink trying to jump over the wall, but Kabloomy stops him. Body slams over the wall to stop him, but Forsey has secured the kill onto Midnight Drop. Kabloomy's on the run. Rock gets crashed into Kabloomy as he gets slowed down. Tipster has joined the fight. Tipster is going to secure the kill. Slightly better fight coming out from UES. They managed to do it. Drops the gravity field, tries to stun up Gaming Gam, but Gaming Gam walks on out of it. It's going to be a turret dive for Kabloomy. He drops. The explosives cast to throw Forsey into the fight. Midnight Drop capitalizes. Tipster is looking for Kabloomy. The Ignite is burning, but the self-heal is just going to barely keep Kabloomy alive for the second until Tipster manages to secure him. Fate's Call comes out, but Midnight Drop secures the kill onto Bloodsink. Midnight Drop gets headbutted into the fight, but it's right towards a kill. Never mind. Double kill for Tipster as Color Wheel picks up another kill of his own. Onslaught of Shadows is available. If Death Ray comes out, but Onslaught of Shadows misses, he's going for Subway 80 carry. He should be going for Tipster, but nope, devastating charge on the Subway 80C. Color Wheel is unstoppable. He might also want Tipster. He's waiting for that devastating charge cooldown. Tipster is hiding under the tower. Tipster throws out EQ, but it looks like he's gonna run away now. Doesn't want to mess with Forsey. Hook comes out from Russian Guy. It's going to be a shutdown for Melchior. Command Shockwave lands onto 2, but there's not enough damage from Forsey to kill anyone. Russian Guy is still forced to flash away, however. Melchior is going to jump in, gets the double kill onto Forsey as Russian Guy is on the run. Chaos Storm just going to burn through a little bit more minions. This gold lead at 19.5 minutes. 5 towers, and it looks like it's going to be a shutout for them. No turrets for UES. Tipster is going to go down to Midnight Drop as a team fight is initiated. Color Wheel is looking for Gaming Gam now. Unbreakable Will is started, but it's not going to last long enough. Color Wheel has decided to switch targets. Goes after Forsey with the Onslaught of Shadows. Color Wheel is dominating after Forsey is obliterated. Gaming Gam stuck in a place he doesn't want to be. Teleport is going to come out for Color Wheel just to teleport into range, just to kill Gaming Gam. Devastating charge comes out, but it's going to run out before Gaming Gam manages to get to Gaming Gam. Looks like Gaming Gam is going to be able to run into a tower. Devastating charge comes up, however, so Gaming Gam is being forced to run even farther. He can't execute himself. Color Wheel looking for the devastating charge yet again, just waiting for that cooldown to secure the kill. Gaming Gam trying to be clever, trying to escape, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. No! Gaming Gam headbutts him away. This chase is going on forever. What the hell is going on? Ignite gets dropped from Color Wheel, and it is gonna finally secure the kill. Color Wheel is godlike. Into melee range to do damage, then things are gonna be a little bit of trouble. Anyways, it looks like Russian Guy's going into the Gaming Gam. Kabloomy has joined. Gaming Gam's going really low. Midnight Drop is going to secure that kill onto Gaming Gam. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Color Wheel's jumping onto Bloodsink. Bloodsink going really low. Ignite ticks for a little while, but it did not secure the kill. For UES, they're looking for the dive. Midnight Drop pops his spell shield way too early. Forsey jumps in, drops the Death Ray, drops the Chaos Storm, does a lot of damage, but doesn't secure the kill. Forsey's forced to run away, gets the heal, keeps him alive. Forsey secures the kill onto Kabloomy. 1-0 so far, but Melchior is going to join the fight, throws out his Sand Soldier, gets a nice bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to secure a kill back. And Subway is going to get a lot of additional CS from that. Forsey on the run from Russian Guy. The hook did land, but no. Color Wheel jumps out of the bush on the Bloodsink. Bloodsink is going really low. Ignite is burning. Color Wheel secured the kill, but Tipster is going to be able to trade it right on back. And it's going decently well in that direction. But anyway, Subway ADC gets exhausted by Russian Guy, but the Monsoon of Gaming Gam keeps them all away. The slow lands on the Subway. Russian Guy just needs to land the hook. Subway goes invisible and the hook does not land. Midnight Drop looking to deal a little bit of damage, but he can't get the kill. Tipster is going to join the fight. Parallel Convergence has not been thrown out yet. Kabloomy is going low. Kabloomy has died to the Silverbolt's procs. Tipster throws out his Parallel Convergence. He's looking to get the shield. Gets the stun onto Russian Guy. Double kill for Subway. They're looking for Midnight Drop now. Tipster taking up the turret. Uses the Chrono Break to save his own life. Heal from Subway keeps him alive. And a triple kill goes to Subway. But that may just be the direction the game is going. Anyways, Kabloomy gets knocked into the wall, gets stunned. They're looking to get some damage onto him, but Gaming Gam has been grabbed. Midnight Drop is dealing some good damage to him, but he can't run past Tipster. Kabloomy is going really low, but there's so many shields, but he's managing to stay alive. Chrono Break comes out from Tipster as Bloodsink joins the fight. He's going in onto Midnight Drop, throws out the ult, picks up a double kill. Wow! Now Melchior is stuck all alone. Oh, never mind, not alone. Color Wheel has joined. Parallel Convergence gets dropped. Emperor's Divide knocks Bloodsync away from that kill onto Melchior. Melchior is out of mana, so he can't help Color Wheel, but Gammy Gam is going to die to Color Wheel. Color Wheel looking for more. He's got that Ignite burning onto Tipster, but the heal comes out for the save from 4C. Now they're looking now Color Wheel is looking for Bloodsync. There's so many low health bars from UES, but Color Wheel cannot get to them. He is been trapped here. Subway has locked him against the wall. Kabloomy flashes away to try and live, but Kabloomy uses his shield, and now a heal comes from Midnight Drop. He has lived through all this. Color Wheel joins the fight, kills, shuts down Subway. Now he's going after Gammy Gam. Gammy Gam is getting really low. Flash comes out from Color Wheel, and the crit is enough to secure the double kill. Watch. 4C hanging off the left side. Parallel Convergence comes down. Stuns 2. Emperor's Divide comes out, but it doesn't knock Tipster back. He gets knocked back a little bit as he walks in, but it's not going to be enough. Subway secures the kill into Rushing Guy. They're going after Midnight Drop now. Midnight Drop's it really low by the Riven ult. Blood Drop flashes over the wall, secures the double kill. Subway's now after Melchior, but Melchior is hiding under the tower, so there's not going to be anything there. Dragon is now up, but it looks like UES is going to take the middle lane tower instead. Face palming right now. He's like, I didn't want this. Anyways, looks like PMM is on the hunt. They're going after Tipster, but Tipster lands a Parallel Conversion, stuns 2. Rushing Guy and Color Wheel on the front, but Rushing Guy being the focus. Tipster is unstoppable. Emperor's Divide comes to knock Tipster right back, but Kabloomy is taking a lot of damage. Tipster dives on, uses his Time Winder to slow up these people. Tipster is going low, but uses his Chrono Break to get right on back. Now Subway is on the chase, as well as Bloodsync. Bloodsync throws out its ultimate, but it doesn't connect with anybody. That's going to be the end of that fight. Color Wheel has activated his Ghost Blade, and he's running towards Subway. Subway is all alone as the rest of PMM has engaged onto Tipster. Tipster is not really taking damage, however, and Color Wheel was not able to jump in on Subway, as you can see. Kabloomy is on the front. He grabs Gammy Gam right into the front, but the Monsoon manages to knock everyone away. Gammy Gam lives, but Melchior has taken out 4C. The Subway has been exhausted. Once that comes off, he's going to be able to get a lot. The Zeke's Harbinger is proc. Double kill for Subway. Quadra kill. This is going to be a quad. It's going to be a quadra kill coming out for Subway. Quadra kill for UES. They're going. He is super fed. If they cannot get rid of Subway before these fights even start, they're going to lose every time. But they found Tipster, but that's not the one you want. Subway is the one you want. Melchior is on the front of the fight, uses his Emperor's Divide to push Subway away, but the Harbinger is procced off, and Subway is getting crit after crit as Bloodsync is tearing up the front line. Tipster is coming after Midnight Drop. It's going to be another ace coming out for UES as well. The middle lane inhibitor is exposed, and UES is pushing up into there. They can fight pretty easily here, but Color Wheel jumped onto the back line. He's found 4C. He's found a kill. He's on a rampage, but he gets obliterated in return. Didn't get the right target. Bloodsync throws out the ultimate to kill another, and Tipster manages to secure a kill. They're going after Kabloomy now. Looks like it's going to be the 4th kill of the fight. Double kill comes out from Tipster. This inhibitor is going to fall. With 40 seconds, this is probably going to be the game for UES. The rest of UES is focusing onto the Baron. They're shredding it really quickly as Bloodsync zones off onto the side. A great Condemn gets Kabloomy away, but he's going to be able to flash into the pit. He secured the Baron for PMM, but he immediately dies in return. Color Wheel is trying to do something on the front line, but the entirety of PMM dies for that one Baron steal. It's not going to be enough. This is totally going to be the game. 50 seconds before anyone with Wave Clear respawns on the side of PMM. We are going to be going to game 3. They can just run up here and tank these towers. Rushing Guy is up for 10 seconds. Subway's going to be the one tanking. Nexus towers are going to fall. And although it was a messy win, it is a win for Undefined Esports.
Awesome to the max.
Skill. Then I definitely think the Lucian's Eye would win early. But it looks like Color Wheel has spotted Tipster coming into his lane. It's 2v1, but Color Wheel pops his Counter-Strike. Tipster flashes away, but Color Wheel flashes right on after him. Bloodsync is trying to return the kill. Color Wheel has dual buffs, but no Counter-Strike. He uses his Jump Strike to get on away, but Bloodsync flashes and uses his Parlay before the Counter-Strike comes back up. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and Bloodsync ends the fight with the dual buff, so I think he's going to be a little bit happy about that. It looks like Tipster is pulling out another early game. Tipster is just all over the map, and 4C is making it worth it. The burn of the red buff finishes off the kill, but Kabloomy has joined the middle lane. He flashes over onto 4C. 4C is going to get low, get bitten down by Rek'Sai, and it's just going to be another 1-for-1 trade in favor of nobody. Like, the one good thing about Alistair's combo, or the way his abilities function. Oh, wait. Tipster is gaining onto the mid lane. Skirmisher Smite has come out. He dives onto 4C, but here comes the ult from Gangplank. Melchior is gonna die as the teleport comes in from Bloodsink. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, both AD carries, the AD carries have been knocked up, and both are exhausted. Subway seems to be in a little bit in the lead. Gaming Gam is on the chase. He wants to get Midnight Drop. Russian guy is trying to stop him. Heal is forced out of Midnight Drop. They get away safely from playing aggressively in their lane. And Russian guy just burned his Pulverize. That's pretty bad. The Russian guy is going to walk behind Gaming Gam. Looks like he's going to try and headbutt him into the team, but it doesn't work. Russian guy gets locked down under the tower. Unbreakable Will comes to cleanse the CC and keep him alive. And Midnight Drop uses this Buster Shot to get Subway away. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Tipster's on the gank, but Kablumi's going in for Gaming Gam. Subway is coming in and knocking him low, but a flash Pulverize comes out onto Subway. Subway is going to die, but he not before he trades back a kill. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Tipster is running onto Color Wheel. Red buff is burning, but it's not going to be enough. The kill is secured by Bloodsink with his parlay. Better than Sunny D. Anyways, Melchior coming in under 4C. Color Wheel is going to join the fight as well. Wild Growth knocks them away, but Color Wheel still manages to get the double stun. He's looking for Tipster or 4C, but both of them manage to get away. Teleport is coming in from Bloodsink to come and help his team. Melchior is out of mana. 4C is getting really low. And Kablumi with a nice engage comes in with his Chilling Smite, manages to finish the kill onto 4C to get that double knockup. Ooh, Teleport coming down from Melchior in the bottom lane. This is what he wants. Gaming Gam is completely caught out. Here comes Midnight Drop, jumping right onto him, lands the slow, and he secures the kill. Meanwhile, Tipster has been caught out by Color Wheel. Pulverize comes out of Russian guy. Tipster is going to go down, and this gives up Dragon. With no Smite and no AD carry, there's no way that they can steal this. Looks like Luyas has a pretty safe Dragon here. The Bloom is pretty far away. But their AD carry isn't here, so the Dragon isn't falling that fast. Russian guy jumps in. He's on to Gamma Gam, activates Unbreakable Will. The Zyra turned around, drops her big ult, comes knock up. But Bloodsink is caught up right in the front of the fight. Here comes the Wild Growth, it's not going to save Bloodsink. That's 2 kills for PMM. They're looking for more. Here comes the slow from Midnight Drop. 3 kills for PMM. Looking for Gaming Gam now. Double kill comes out from Color Wheel. Midnight Drop jumps over the wall, using those resets beautifully, and that is going to be an ace in the favor of PMM. Not to mention another Dragon. That has a CS lead. So he might actually be able to fight Bloodsink now, but Subway has joined him. Color Wheel is doing a lot of damage onto Bloodsink, but Bloodsink gets right on away, manages to get another kill. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Tristana secures a kill, and Melchior kills the support. That tower, this is going to be a middle lane inhibitor for PMM, and UES has no choice but to run. Melchior jumps onto Subway, but it's not going to be enough for the kill. Until Midnight Drop jumps in, gets the killing spree. He's going after Bloodsink now, tries to flash away, but the shutdown goes to Bloodsink. Bloodsink dies in return. Tipster is joined the fight. Gamma Gam is up, and so is 4C. He's running to join the fight. The inhibitor has gone down. Melchior turns onto Tipster, but Tipster just barely lives, and Melchior doesn't have the mana to secure the kill. Prey Seeker gets launched out onto Tipster, but the Shield of Lulu just barely manages to save him. Color Wheel is fighting right now. He's found Bloodsink in the back, but Bloodsink does survive. Cooling is coming out from Subway, and Tipster secures the kill. They're looking for Tipster now. Melchior jumping in on him. Kablumi flash knocks him up. There have been a lot of knockups going up this fight. Tipster is still somehow alive, but he secured the kill. An explosive charge secures Zyra. Subway is going after Melchior, but Melchior turns the kill right on back. Double kill for Melchior. Now he's looking for Bloodsink as well. He uses that remove Scurvy to eat an orange and BK clear from their side, especially because 4C is down. Bloodsink has to burn his ult just to wait clear, not about the fight. They dived on the Gamma Gam. Melchior is on a rampage. The turrets aren't going to fall. This is going to be the game. And the Color Wheel is going after Tipster, but nothing. Melchior goes really low. He's going to be killed by Bloodsink, but it doesn't matter at all. Color Wheel dives the fountain, lives, but that's going to